Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Brothers Radio podcast. And today we're joined by the Hicks and the Stickz podcast. We got
Hicks,
Mason.
Hicks from the Stickz.
From the Stickz. Quick correction.
Fucking
5 seconds in and he already blundered it.
I already fucked up. That's right. You're no longer in the Stickz anymore.
That's right.
Yeah, we're not. We're out in the prairie now, I guess, eh?
Good, good.
I mean,
Fair
I was
enough.
always from the prairie, but
Yeah, is what it is.
it is what
But
it is.
we're joined by Mason and Devin.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Glad you boys can make the drive out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's little. I'm surprised you guys got service out here. You're kind of middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Oh,
Bitch, we didn't. Literally until this summer. They just put a cell tower up in town.
Really?
Yeah.
oh, it was like the Stone Age out here, man.
Yeah, I was
shit,
coming
eh?
out here. I'm like, geez, I got 2 bars.
Yeah, fuck. Big goddamn cancer radiating tower in town now. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Everyone's just gonna be growing a third arm.
Yeah,
and shit
yeah,
like
but the
that.
service is great.
That's true. I mean, tit for tat, right?
Yeah.
finally I can play some Call of Duty out here.
Or watch some porn.
Yeah. Finally, we can both watch porn at the same time in different rooms.
You don't have to
you
give
had to do
the
it in
quick
the same room
knock,
before?
like I'm done. You know, you gotta. You can
Yeah,
actually
like, are
just
you
do
done
it
with the
whenever.
porn yet? My turn.
I guess you would have had to use magazines then, eh? Probably had a pretty good
Or
stash,
VCR. A little VCR.
VCR.
Oh my god, I couldn't imagine that. Like, you know, back in the 80s and 90s when VCR was like that was coming out, that was a big thing. That's where everyone got their content from.
Yeah.
Movies and whatever else. And you went to a place and you actually got porno VCRs, like rented them. You brought them to your place, like got them from the guy. Like the guy's looking you right in the eyeballs, like, what the fuck's wrong with
horny
you?
motherfucker.
But no one says anything. Everyone
Yeah.
it's just unspoken. You go home, you jack your shit over the weekend, you come back to that place on the Monday night, you return it. And
Well,
the guy looking at you like,
They probably had a Dropbox, which is
see that
real discreet.
Yeah.
Until they see you through the window and then you just drop it in.
Exactly.
I feel like it was a lot more socially acceptable to like do that back then.
just to like rent porn. I was like,
Yeah.
it's all right. Everyone has to get it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was pretty like nobody ever talked about it. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
you
probably
knew where the store was, but nobody
Yeah.
ever talked about it.
Right.
So it seemed acceptable.
Have
but
you guys ever rented one from like a hotel
No.
before?
No, I've always thought about
I've
it.
always kind of wanted to just to like see what it's
Just
like.
for the
'Cause
experience.
I guarantee you those pornos are so fucking greasy as
Oh
well.
god,
Horrible.
no, I've never done that. But
Like
But
they all
I
have
always-
a mustache like you.
oh, I was waiting for a comment like that. Well, you don't you like my yeah, but you're rocking the reverse Hitler too.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. It's
Get
a work
that-
in progress.
It parts in the middle.
Yeah.
It's good.
Well, are you doing that reverse Hitler by choice, or is that just genetically you can't grow it there?
No, it just doesn't grow there. No,
Yeah,
it's
see,
not
I
by
can't-
choice.
I can't grow in any in general, so.
Yeah, what you
You guys
see
are
on his
beating me
chin,
already.
that's about all he'll get.
This my little ginger pubes
Have you
down there.
have you shaved since Christmas?
I have, yes.
Nice.
A couple
Nice
weeks
moves.
ago I did.
Oh, so it's coming in pretty thick.
Yeah, but it only grows down here, man. It's tough. There's
Got
only,
that like shaggy fucking
Yeah.
couple of hairs
literally,
down there.
There's only one thing I want in this life, and it's to be able to grow a fucking mustache. I can't even do that. You ever style it a bit, like curl it up?
I have some wax and some beard
Oh,
shit.
jeez.
Ooh.
But the problem is like you put it on your mustache and then you're just smelling like you just smell that perfume shit all day. It drives me crazy.
Well, have you played around with different scents?
No, I just have. I mean,
I feel like-
I don't buy things for myself. I get
feel
shit
like,
at Christmas time.
I feel like a nice like minty like gel or.
Oh,
whatever
I
you
couldn't
paint
even,
it.
man.
Yeah, but that would burn your nostrils
Yeah,
all day.
that'd be like
Well,
Vicks Vapor
it
Rub
doesn't-
all day
Yeah,
long.
it doesn't have to be freaking Listerine. Bit strong.
I would think like
it could just
vanilla,
be, like,
you
a
know,
vague
like something like
minty
that. That'd be a
smell.
good one.
A little bit of vanilla, maybe a little
Maybe root beer.
Root beer. Yeah. Cheers to that.
little cocoa butter or something.
Well, in your
Nice little
case, like
fragrance.
you can't grow a mustache, but I heard some old farmer guys tell me you rub chicken shit on your top lip, and
Is that right?
yeah, it'll start sprouting hair.
Maybe I should give that a shot.
Give her a shot, pal. Smells horrendous, but give it a month. Give it a month, it might work out.
It just might. You never know.
You know, don't knock it till you try it. Then you come back to me in a month and be like, "This didn't fucking work." He's like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah.
Who the fuck would believe that?
Like, oh yeah, I forgot. It was actually cow shit that did it. Right?
Oh yeah, try it with bat guano.
Yeah, guana. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we do this little thing every time we have folks on from a different town in Alberta.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys are all familiar with the term Florida man, right?
Yeah, like
It's like a
Florida,
description of.
yeah.
It's basically a description of Florida as a state in one person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like you guys to describe to us the quintessential man from Olds. You guys are from Olds, correct?
Well, they live in Olds.
Well, they live in
Olds.
Olds.
Yeah, we've been around there for a while, I guess.
Okay. Well, we'll start at Olds and maybe we can like go to some other towns as well.
Well,
I might say,
there's John. You know John?
Uh,
There's this one guy around. I don't know if he's still in Olds, actually. I haven't seen him for a while, but he was this guy who, was special needs or something.
Yeah.
And he had this orange wagon that he would take with him everywhere, and he'd wear orange everything. Orange, like, toque, orange reflective coat, orange pants, orange shoes, orange everything, and you would just go around
Can't
town
miss 'em.
collecting bottles. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Olds, I would say, is pretty laid back town. Like, there's
Yeah.
usually not a lot of shit.
It's definitely an older town for
Oh
sure.
yeah, like a lot of old folk that live there. Although
Right.
there's a lot of new development going on though. So there's
Thursday nights are
starting
pretty wild in Olds, I will admit.
oh yeah.
Yeah, the college crowd's pretty fucking crazy.
to- Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I ain't in college anymore, but I still make sure to go to those Thursday
Absolutely.
nights. And just bite the bullet for work the next day.
Yeah. Yeah, they get pretty wild. What do they call it now there? The Bulldogs or
Yeah,
some
it's
shit?
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Yeah. When we first went there, it was Night Owl.
Yeah,
but
same for me.
It's gone through so many
I
changes.
got to go when it was the Texas Mickey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Texas Mickey.
Yeah.
And it had been that for like 20 years.
Yeah.
And then it
Before-
changed hands like a
Hay
million
City
times.
before
Yeah.
that,
It was
yeah.
Hay City, and then it was Texas Mickey for years.
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Back
Back when they still had the stripper pole in the center of the dance floor.
Yeah, they only.
They don't,
Well,
they don't even have a pole
so-
anymore.
Yeah, because
Aw.
they switched it where the stripper poles were like. You've
Yeah.
probably been there
Yeah,
over the
I-
past couple of years.
Yeah. Because they moved the pole, like, just by the coat check.
Yeah.
Just over that
Mhm.
railing there.
Yeah,
But-
they got rid of them altogether.
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
okay.
The Yak has them now.
Oh,
Oh, fantastic.
The Yak has them now.
I haven't
Oh,
been
shit.
to the
So,
Yak in a
so the
while.
Yak is like now kind of more of the party spot for all the real slutty women.
Well,
Because they don't want to. They want to play with the poles, don't they? Well, don't look at me like I'm crazy here, boys. Don't look at me
Well,
like
I mean,
that.
I
You know what
also
I mean?
like to have a little fun on those poles. So I mean,
Every time I went in
just
there,
for the
though,
ladies.
That's a little sexist, guy.
Come on, man.
Come on.
well, I mean, but don't pretend like you didn't go into the Night Owl and see just women fighting each other over a chance to just dance around on the pole for some dumb reason.
No,
Actually,
no,
mostly
usually
just
it's
do it for their
mostly-
friends.
Before, yeah, I think
It-
it's mostly dudes.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Oh,
You're just like half naked dudes, or whenever I've been, it's just half naked dudes.
Yep.
you guys,
he's right.
do you guys always happen to go on Tuesday night, which is the gay night, when it turns into a gay club?
They have a gay night?
They used to in years past. I don't think they have for a while.
Gay
but-
night.
No, I've never been to gay night, but
Nope.
No, I don't know.
I mean, I guess
don't
you
know if there
can't
was a
knock
gay
until
night.
you've seen it or tried it. Who knows? Maybe it's a good time.
Why do you think I'm growing this mustache?
You're gonna be one of the performers.
I'm the DJ.
DJ.
Oh boy. So old man, back to old man. Let's like picture this guy. If you were to take the whole town and distill it into one Goomba, like what would he drive?
Probably
For
Dodge.
olds?
Lifted Dodge.
Mm.
Hemi.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, but if you look at the overall kind of demographic of people who are there, it's all old people. So
Right.
I'm almost thinking like an old Cadillac or something.
Yeah, some guy
Well,
yeah,
could
in a
be, could be
90s
a caddy.
Cadillac.
Because they're actually in the summertime, Olds is pretty sweet because there's so many, classic
Yeah.
cars ripping around, classic
yeah.
cars, classic trucks. So I would say almost,
It's like
maybe
there's
a little
almost like-
American Muscle or something like that.
There's almost like two demographic in olds because there's like it's literally like the college kids and then the old people. There's no like real in between. I find.
Yeah.
Well, there
right.
kind of is, but it's still pretty new. Like on that southwestern part of town, there's that new development
Right,
there.
yeah.
So
Mm.
there
Yeah,
are
there's some
starting
new
to be
families.
families. Yeah, but it is still very,
College old people.
yeah.
Yeah. Are they always at odds with each other, do you think? Or do you think the college kids and the old people get along?
I think they get along. It's the
It's the-
college kids and the townies that are the same age as the college kids that
Yeah.
don't necessarily get
Ah,
along
yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time. But
Right.
Or like the kids that come from like Cremona or whatever, the
Yeah.
smaller Sundry or whatever, they don't quite get along with the college kids some nights.
Yeah.
Right. These fucking old guys are posers. We're real country boys.
Oh, there's always that
Well, see, and
attitude.
the problem is you got the Aggies that come
Oh,
from
yeah.
all over who, they're all just full of piss and vinegar, right?
Yeah.
They, straight from the farm and stuff, and they think they're more country than all the guys who live in Olds and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
usually there's a lot of button of heads that goes on.
I see.
I mean, I'm technically a townie now, but I'm still friends with everybody that's still in college. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of the middleman in a sense.
Yeah, fair enough. Huh. It's fascinating. Yeah, Olds it's an interesting town because it's it's the largest town sort of on that strip, you got Carstairs, Didsbury, Olds, and then I think it's bigger than Innisfail, isn't it?
I think it's about the same size.
About the same size as
yeah.
Innisfail? So I don't know, it's just an interesting town and it's in kind of a strange spot.
It's strange too how there's a lot of other towns in Alberta that are similar in size, but like the fact that it has a college just makes it so much
and a very
more
successful
interesting.
college. Too.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
for sure. But do you guys not make the jaunt out to Olds very much?
Yeah, I do. I had a chiropractor I go to there sometimes. I do that.
Is it the Prairie Dog one that's on the main drag?
Yeah, the old guy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Herman.
He's good shit.
Oh yeah, the old Dr. Herman.
That's a man you can trust.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah, man! He'd fix me right up. Broke my bones. Broke my back.
Is he a Mennonite? Oh, he broke your back.
He broke my back. You sick bastards.
Is he one of those chiropractors?
It's a chiropractor.
Need to pay him a little extra.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to pay out the nose, but whew,
He'll fix you right up.
He'll get you feeling good.
yeah, yeah. No, I like Olds. There's that boot shop there in Olds as well. I like Costa's Western Wear.
Mm-hmm.
Is that old Romanian guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a great.
They also
Great little shop.
There's a new shop there called Afraid Not. I don't know if you've.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a Western
yeah.
Consignment there. That place is good shit.
Yep. Yeah, I walked in there the one day. I was killing time, and that's neat. They got you can buy boots there that are like technically brand new, but
Yeah.
were like worn twice, or whatever. So they're used,
Yeah,
so you can
yeah.
buy like really nice boots for nothing. And they got all kinds of everything you need, shirts and jeans and.
Well, I like going there for shirts as well because one of the problems with the whole Western fashion industry is it's so fucking expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So,
Oh yeah, you walk into Lamley's, you can't walk out under like an $80 bill.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a pair
Right.
of
Like
pants.
$80 for a shirt, and you can get the exact same shirt at Afraid Not for like $40.
Yeah,
Right. Like
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Dutchman in me is like, yeah, obviously I'm gonna go to Afraid Not. Right?
Oh, I didn't realize he was Dutch.
We're both Dutch.
Aubrey, you didn't say
Look at us.
You got two Dutchmen in the room now.
All right, get the
Blonde hair,
fuck
blue
out of here.
eyes.
You got the-
Get the fuck out of here. I'm joking.
we got the Dutch mob and the Italian mafia. here.
So he's only half blood though, so
Oh, I see. You're a full Dutchman?
I'm a full Dutchman.
Oh boy. So if I throw a couple pennies down that way, are you gonna chase them?
I ain't no Jew.
Oh,
I mean,
Cool it with the anti-Semitic.
I was waiting for that.
that's why we have that button, folks.
although I mean, if you upgrade that to a couple nickels, then
Yeah, then the
we're
gears are
talking.
turning.
Then
All
we're
right.
talking.
Then, it's,
Fair
then it's fisticuffs after that.
Right on.
Yeah.
So
no.
then, so you're born in Canada, or were
Yeah, I
you?
was born in Canada. I'm second gen Canadian, but the way that I guess everyone got married in my extended family, everyone's Dutch.
Oh, is that right?
They just kept the bloodline going, I guess. All my grandparents immigrated here from Holland. So yeah, second gen Canadian all the way around, but just kind of fascinating how we have a full Dutch bloodline still.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of funky
that's
because you talk to anyone else who's, born in Canada. It's like, oh, like what are you? Oh, I'm like an eighth this and an eighth that, and fucking Creole and like,
Well,
Jesus
what he's
Christ.
forgetting to mention though is that your family settled in Lacombe, so no shit you were gonna
Well,
marry Dutch.
actually,
Yeah, that explains it.
they're actually all from BC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they all settled out
Interesting.
in BC. Northern, a bunch of my family settled out in northern BC, some in the Fraser Valley, and then I don't know. There's still a large Dutch pop like in Chilliwack and stuff like that. There's still like a lot of there's dairy farms all over the place.
Oh yeah, that's
Isn't
right.
that what's that big? Is it D Dutchman Dairy? Where is that? Is that Chilliwack?
That's in
Abbotsford.
Sycamoose.
That's Sycamoose.
Sycamoose. That's right.
Let's get some good ice cream right there.
Oh
No
fuck
doubt.
yeah! There's a gentleman here out in Carstairs. His wife, I believe, is somehow affiliated. I think
like
a daughter,
of whoever runs
some
that
sort of
place,
family
or-
member, and he hauls D. Dutchman Dairy. Like, he has a refrigerated trailer and hauls it out to Carstairs. They have a little market in Carstairs across from Barley's called, what is it?
The farm table.
The farm table.
Yeah.
And you can get your nice glasses of chocolate milk, like killer chocolate milk.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
And he hauls it to other places. I think in Three Hills too.
Is that right? To the IGA there?
You know
or-
what? I'm not too sure. I'll have to.
Huh.
No, not not to the IGA. Somewhere else.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you
But
can get that out here in Alberta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right
if you're
on.
looking for that good D. Dutchman Dairy chocolate milk, Carstairs is the place.
Well, and they also have it at the Olds Uptown Market too now.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I knew he. I think he does go to Olds. Yeah.
So yeah, and actually, it's kind of funny how you talk about like connections to that dairy. One of my good friends I went to college with actually milks the cows there.
Oh, cool.
She's a herdsman, and I went out there the one summer, and I was driving through to go down to the Fraser Valley to see some family, so stopped for a couple days. I got to milk there, and it's different because it's different because when you're at a regular dairy farm, you don't have other people watching you.
Yeah.
But with there, it's all wide open, right?
Right.
Tourists can see you and stuff. So it's very much, you gotta really check yourself.
Yeah.
You can't just go.
You can't just snap if the
Yeah.
cow's being a dipshit.
And just
Yeah.
do your classic farmer bullshit where you just start
Yeah.
hitting the cow.
Especially like even when it's like plus 35 out and you're just irritable to shit, like
Yeah.
you really gotta check yourself type of thing.
Yeah,
So,
like take a walk.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I feel like you gotta have a pretty happy-go-lucky mindset to have to work there.
yeah, she's a pretty positive gal, I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much. She's very quiet and positive, so
Mm.
she does just fine. I only did it for twice, and twice was enough for her.
Yeah.
Are the cows pretty good there for the most part, or
Until you get to like the last 10, and then you're like, oh man.
I just want to beat the shit out of you?
But I got 50 people watching me right now.
Yeah.
Just can't. So
Got a
fuck.
reputation to keep up.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, it's interesting though.
That's
Dairy
neat.
farming.
Do they have a lot of? Is there much automation there, or is it all?
No, it's pretty. When I
traditional?
was out there, it was all pretty old stuff. Like they were still feeding out of, like it's an older barn. They had like feed bunks in the middle of the barn instead of having just alleys. They had feed bunks, and
Oh wow.
they have an older system there too and stuff. And yeah, it is different, definitely. Definitely older.
I feel like it's Alberta that's kind of taking off on the robots a little more than BC. Eh?
Mm.
I could be wrong with that, but
No, I would say BC's also taking off, but it's more so. Well, I guess the guys out in like Creston area, stuff like that. You guys, Are you guys familiar with dairy? Or not really.
Well, relatively.
I drank it.
that's all you need to know.
well, we gotta know though because we talk about this quite a bit. What percentile do you drink? Like 2%, 1%?
Oh, I mean, if my bank account's looking healthy, I'm drinking Homo all the way.
Oh, okay, yeah,
But
That's good. That's good stuff.
But it's
sometimes
a minimum of 2.
It's a minimum of 2. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Okay,
good.
that's good. That's
good
good
stuff.
threshold to be.
The fuck drinks skim milk.
We were talking about that the other day. We were saying like, what is the purpose of skim milk? Because it's not like it's lactose free. So what's the purpose
and
of
it
it?
barely tastes like milk. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have the creaminess.
Like what?
Well, and
What's,
the point of eating or drinking dairy is the point to get those healthy fats, right? And so what's the point of drinking skim milk if there's no healthy fats, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just drink water,
Yeah.
basically.
yeah,
Fucking switch to orange juice, bud. You know,
yeah, no shit, eh?
Yeah.
Or just drink just water then.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah. Skim milk. Well, I think that's a result of all those fad diets that started in the 80s. We're like,
Oh,
cut out
yeah.
the fat, cut out the fat. Well, it's not like animal fats and dietary fats that causes obesity. That was
Yeah.
the theory.
McDonald's.
It's like it's the processed sugars and
Yeah.
the processed carbohydrates. That's what makes a person fat.
Well, just the idea of just eating too much, right, and not exercising enough. I mean,
It's
pretty
a bad
simple.
combination.
Yeah.
Have
not-
you guys ever had almond milk before?
Tried it, yeah. And it
Is it good?
it
Never
wasn't
had
that bad.
Really? Really? You haven't tried it at least once?
No.
I tried it. It wasn't like, I tried. I was like, I'm going to stick with my 2%, but it wasn't bad. I didn't find it disgusting. Like, I was hoping to be disgusted so I never have to buy it.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty, I like my farmers.
I feel
like
like
my
it would
dairies.
almost taste like coffee creamer or something like that.
It kind of
Like,
did
it
actually.
looks really thick from like,
it was sweet.
pictures I've
It
seen.
was sweet.
Yeah.
Interesting. No, I don't think. Well, I maybe had it, but I can't remember. Can't remember what it tasted like.
Well, and I think you can get like different flavors too.
You get flavored almond milk.
I think so.
You're telling me it's
Or maybe
not
it's
just almond flavored?
Maybe it's just all like vanilla flavored. I don't know.
So it's all flavored like almonds. You one would think.
Well, I mean, you would think so.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm no doctor though, so I wonder how it would taste mixing in like the strawberry Nesquik in there.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. That's a milkshake
I
right
feel
there.
like there'd be clashing flavors though, probably at that
Almond
point,
and
eh?
strawberry. Yeah, maybe. But isn't that almond and strawberry? That's kind of like angel food cake. Isn't there almond extract in angel food cake?
I think so. Yeah.
And then you always put strawberries on it. So maybe it'd be like an angel food cake.
I don't know. I'm a pretty big, just straight whipped cream guy.
Yeah. Fair enough.
We don't fuck around with strawberries on our angel food cake.
All right.
Yeah. If you could just douse that in whipped cream, hell yeah.
I like strawberries. They're good.
Yeah, no. What?
Anything else to add?
No
About
comment.
dairy?
No comment.
About dairy or almond milk?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on almond milk? Gay shit.
Yeah.
All right.
My mom went through a phase where she fed us soy
This is
milk
what I
for
think of
about.
almond milk.
Yeah. 10-4.
I shouldn't have showed him the buttons. Hell yeah.
You're
Hell
cut
yeah.
off.
That's funny.
Yeah. No, my mom went through a phase where she fed us soy milk for a month.
Mm.
Yeah.
Did your testicles shrink?
Yeah. I mean, I was only
I don't know if that's
6
even
years old, so I bet you
possible.
they hadn't even dropped yet. So
Oh damn!
you can't.
So you
really-
might have been safe then,
I might have been. I was safe.
Or it caused irreversible damage. and
Yeah,
you don't even
yeah.
know.
or
it.
maybe that's why you can't grow that middle bit in your mustache.
Maybe.
Yeah. you-
It's because that goddamn soy milk.
Yeah. From what I remember, it was okay. Definitely wouldn't have it again.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I've had soy milk before because I know Chinese people really like it. I had a Chinese roommate years back when I was in university, and we went to this hot pot place, which is hot pot is like it's kind of like fondue, but you boil shit and like
Oh, I've
Kind
seen videos of
kind
that
of
before.
soup. It's like
Yeah.
soup
You,
broth
like,
and
stick it in for like 3 seconds and
yeah,
it's cooked or whatever.
it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. But he's like, oh, you know what you gotta get? You gotta get. And then he said the name in Chinese. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, let's have that. So I ordered a glass of it. It was soy milk. It was just soy milk. I'm like, okay, cool.
Did it taste like tofu then?
It did. It tasted just like tofu.
But like liquidy?
It was, yeah.
That
It was
doesn't sound
liquid
very-
tofu.
That doesn't sound very good.
No, it's weird. It has a weird, like, I don't know if it's earthy. It's kind of an earthy flavor. I don't know. It's just weird shit. It was thick, too, like real thick.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like
That's
fun.
what he recommended.
He was like, yeah, you gotta get this. Is
that
oh,
how
this
you-
is traditional. I'm like, all
He
right.
was trying to give you the full Chinese experience.
Yeah. Why don't you take my wage too, you communist bitch?
If he was giving me the full Chinese experience, I would have had to lose like 3 inches of height, and I'm short to begin with. Tape my eyes.
Yeah, you would have lost 3 inches elsewhere too, probably. So
Yes. But I would have gained a massive amount of hatred and an irreversible desire to conquer the world. And you can't put a price on that.
No, you can't.
Oh, yeah.
So, what made you boys want to start a podcast?
I
Guys-
don't know. So, well, when I started my job as a landman,
Yeah.
for the first kind of year or so, I was doing a lot of kind of like admin work. So, a lot of days spent in the office, just in front of a computer. So, one of my coworkers, he put me on a podcast because like I didn't really listen to them before. He put me like he showed me Spittin' Chicklets and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I got started on that, and I just, every day for 8 hours a day, I was listening to like Spittin' Chicklets, right? And then once I finally watched all those episodes, because they were around episode 300, then I kind of went and started listening to other podcasts, and I don't know, I just kind of like, I thought it'd be just kind of like fun, right? Like,
Yeah.
regardless of, and I'm sure you guys do it for the same reason, right? Like, regardless of if you, actually make any money or really get anything out of it,
Yeah.
it's just fun, right?
No,
So-
it's we don't find it to be a waste of time. We
No,
just
it's not,
come up
right?
here, make a few Jew jokes,
Yeah.
have a couple beers, and
Yeah.
invite,
Yeah.
interesting new people we can chat with for a while. Like,
Yeah.
it's just fun.
Well, I can't really speak for Dev, I guess, but like I get a lot of joy out of it as well.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
So,
I remember you brought up the idea of doing the whole broadcasting for the Broncos.
yeah, but those I always had the podcast thing that I wanted
Yeah.
to do as well.
I don't know.
but
We were both drinking one night. He's like, "You want to do a podcast?" And I was like, "You know what? Sure, why not?"
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
because we also were gonna potentially do like the play-by-play broadcasting for like
Right.
the Olds College volleyball.
Yeah.
'Cause, we used to play for the volleyball team there.
Oh,
Yeah.
right on.
If you can tell, because we're a little taller than you guys.
Yeah. Well, I played volleyball too, but
yeah,
guess
you
what?
probably were very good.
Well, guess what position I played?
Libero.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, there you go.
And I was pretty good.
You know what? Short guys are pretty good at libero. Actually,
Yeah,
so.
I'm quick.
Yeah, there you
I'm quick.
go.
I eat a lot of fucking balls to the face, though. Good God.
Yeah, he was the heart of the fucking team. I'll say that.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I did. I went through glasses like crazy. It was good.
You can't wear contacts?
I don't really want to touch my eyeball.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Have you ever at least tried it before?
No, and I don't really have a desire to. I'm a bit of a pussy, they might say. Some might say. I just don't really have the urge to be touching my eyeball.
Fair enough.
It just doesn't feel natural to me. In the same way that most men don't like putting things up their butt.
Yeah.
I
don't
like
know
how you
if- I
said
don't know-
most there, Gump. That's
I don't know if that's quite the same caliber.
Some things.
well, it is. Like touching your eye is 1, and things in the butt is 9. Same, stat.
I just happen to be reversed. This podcast's main theme is just me self-incriminating.
Yeah.
Just self-incriminating myself.
Now we can just cut that clip, and then I can just keep it forever. Actually, Gump, you did talk about.
Actually, you talked about putting things in your butt. You are gay.
Pretty good at keistering it.
It was a joke. It was for a joke. You keep bringing this up.
I swear, guys, I didn't actually mean it.
Wink.
Yeah, wink. You probably gotta be careful because there's probably not a lot of folk out here that really.
Yeah, but there is a lot of folk who do have to get prostate exams eventually. What are you going to do? You're going to go to your prostate exam and hate every minute of it? Come on. Come on. Life is so short. Why hate every minute of that?
Yeah,
Just enjoy yourself.
I mean, I guess I never really looked at it through that lens before.
A man must have a positive attitude
Yeah.
towards everything. Think of the bright side.
How often do you think when guys are getting prostate exams, the doctor hits their G spot and they shoot soft?
Every time.
No.
Every time.
Every time, but it's like the porno thing with the VHS. Is like no one talks about it, but it does happen.
Nobody.
But it happens every time.
I'd hate to be that doctor.
Yeah, but he's probably making like serious money.
No, I doubt it.
You think a fucking man butt doctor is
you
not
think
making
it's a bit
money?
of a shitty job.
No, it's
Very good, very good.
absolutely it is.
Well, you hope not. I hope this fucking guy showered before he came.
Aren't they supposed to? Aren't you supposed
They wear
to?
gloves as a starter.
Well, and aren't the people supposed to like pretty much like completely wash
Oh yeah,
out
you're
their
supposed to
whole
go on a
system?
fucking cleanse.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
eat for like 24 hours. or
Yeah,
something
you have
like
to
that.
drink that liquid stuff.
Yeah, like
that
a
pretty
whole
much just
gallon.
Makes you shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Laxative.
Oh, do you have experience?
Sadly, yes.
Do tell.
Let's just say I went to the colonoscopy clinic and I was the youngest one there by 30 years, probably.
Nice.
They're like, hey, who's the fucking new guy?
It was not the greatest 3 days, especially considering it happened.
3 days?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like you have to drink this fluid for like 48 hours ish, right?
Yeah,
8
yeah.
hours?
Okay.
So it's 2 days of drinking this fluid, no really hard foods either. All of it's soft. You're basically like, I don't know how descriptive you guys want me to be.
Oh yeah, all the
You
way.
basically turned back into a baby for 3
You're
days.
basically shitting milk towards the end of it. That's how bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And
that is
then-
pretty descriptive.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
god.
Yeah, and then Yeah, it sucked though because I had to do that all over the Easter weekend, so I couldn't eat. And
Oh man, that sucks.
Wait, so you had to eat just soft foods, or
so, like literally, I had smoothies and yogurt for 2 days.
That's all you could have. Because I was gonna say the fluid that you drink, there's not any like sustenance from that.
No,
right?
it's just like a weird, clear, thick.
What did it taste like?
Tastes like they try to put grape flavor in there, but it don't taste like grape.
Tastes like rape.
Yeah.
You're incumbent rape.
Yeah, but basically you're fasting for like 2 days, and then and then the day they do it and stuff, it's just But at least they put you out cold.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you get a colonoscopy, they fucking
put
knock you out.
Yeah, so that was nice until the whole thing wore off in the last 30 seconds of my thing. So I did feel towards the end, which kind of sucked. But,
Rough.
Yeah, that would suck.
How did it feel? Did you
not very
enjoy
good.
it a little bit?
I felt violated. Very, very violated.
I am not having fun.
Oh man.
Yeah.
See, when you said 3 days at the beginning of that story,
So it's like
I thought you spent the entire time in the hospital there,
No, so
getting raped in the ass for 3 days.
No.
I thought,
It only took about I think they put you out for about an hour or so.
Oh, okay. So it's a very quick procedure. It's just a lot of prep.
Yeah. If anything, you got to feel bad for the nurse that has to see your like hairy ass crack the whole time, you know. So
Yeah, they gotta have.
Yeah, but nurses, they're pretty fucking freaky.
Yeah.
At least here in Alberta, they're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So they're probably into that shit. I mean, why else would they pick that job? They're like, oh, put things up old men's asses? I'm in.
I would say to take care of people. That'd be my first guess.
Maybe.
You know.
Yeah, but
do the
that's
world
not,
a service.
I think
Yeah, but
they
Aubrey,
get
that
paid
isn't
for
the
it.
funny. That's not the funny take.
You want the funny take or the real take, though?
I want the funny take.
It's only funny business on here.
Yeah, all right. Nurses are whores. Every fucking one of them.
Oh shit.
Well, they get paid pretty good as well, don't they? So
Yeah,
Not bad. Yep.
that's worth it.
yeah.
It's like, oh, I have to accidentally stare at a guy's gaping asshole, but I get paid $45 an hour. So I mean, fuck, who cares?
I mean,
There's worse ways. There is worse ways to make that kind of money.
Oh.
I have made worse money.
I am currently making worse money.
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
Where'd you grow up, Devin?
I actually grew up in the city.
You're a city boy. That's all right. I won't hold it against you.
Which-
You seem like
which
an
city?
all right gentleman.
Yeah, no, I grew up in Calgary. Like I was born up in Red Deer. Actually, I was born up in this area in a sense. Born in Red Deer, lived in Lacombe till about 12 or so, and then family moved to the city, and I left when I was 18, haven't gone back. So,
Right on.
you know, definitely I did not like my stay.
Fair enough.
Wanted to get out as soon as you could.
Yeah, I lived in
basically.
Calgary. I lived in Calgary for about 4 years when
So
I
when
was
you were going to school,
when I was going to university, and I gotta say,
you go to U of C.
Mount Royal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, that's why I have the opinion of nurses that I do, because I went to Mount Royal.
Is that where they all go?
Well, yeah, there's like a considerable amount of Mount Royal student basis is just nurses. Like I think like 2,000
Oh shit.
people there are just nurses out of like the 10,000 people.
Okay.
It's like the school there is very huge, very well known, reputable, and it's just full of crazy women, just insane women who are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put things up men's asses.
I mean,
You
if
know,
that's,
catheterize old men's penises. That's a great job.
if those are the kind of girls you're into, it sounds like the place to be.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm not. I was terrified the entire time I was there.
It's a 4 long years, for you.
Although,
very long.
There's a lot of hot nurses, though.
That's true.
And they get government benefits. So, I mean,
true.
if you're going into farming, that don't sound too bad.
Yeah, that's the
it.
move.
That's the power couple move right there.
Exactly.
Farmer boyfriend, nurse, GF.
Yeah.
Get all the subsidies from the government.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Both ways.
Both
Yeah,
ways.
Both ways.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
smart way to do it. That's for sure.
Imagine she's wheeling up in her SRT8 Jeep on farm plates and farm fuel. That's a fucking flex.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So back to Calgary though. What do you like about Calgary? You said you didn't enjoy your stay. but-
My family, my friends.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know. I just felt like it was so busy there all the time. And when you went to Olds, like you said, it's pretty laid back there. But there's no pressure to do anything there. Where it seems like in Calgary, there's like it's like you got to do something all the time.
Yeah. It's go, 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 go.
Constantly go.
Very busy
And
city.
just feel congested. I'm already a big enough guy. I don't want to feel
Yeah.
pushed in. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like I said, family, friends, and that's basically about it. Maybe the fact that McDonald's is only 5 minutes away instead of 10.
That's my only justification
And
for
it's
living
open
there too.
24/7.
And it's open 24/7, not some weird ass hours old has.
Yeah.
Yeah, that McDonald's can blow me. Fucking
One in
hate that
Olds.
McDonald's.
Well, actually,
Well, some nights it's open till 11, some nights it's open till 2.
What they do lots of the time is I think they shut the screen off at 10,
Yeah.
but they're still technically open. So if you pull in there and you pull up to like the screen,
Interesting.
even though it's turned off, if you say hello, or even sometimes you don't have to say it, they'll say it.
I don't know. They
They're
made
like
me
legally
pay.
obligated to make you a Big Mac.
They made me
I
pay for
guess.
dipping sauces one time.
What?
I was fucking livid. I've never been back.
That is ridiculous.
They also, every time I go there, the ice cream machine is broken. Every single time.
I haven't been to a McDonald's where the ice cream machine is not broken.
The one in Innisfail works, but it gives you food poison. So
Yeah, when you had that Shamrock Shake.
yeah, when me and Justin, like
Little chamois.
me and my buddy, we just didn't want to party the one night at our house, so and you decided to bring everyone from fucking town over to our
Yeah,
house.
actually, that happened today. Rylan sent me the video.
Oh shit! Eh?
Yeah, what happened was we were day drinking. We were playing beer darts at our one buddy's place, and then the guy whose family owned the house was like, "Okay, get the fuck out of here." So then, I thought it'd be a great idea to bring everybody at the party back to my place. Got back to my place, passed out right away. And actually, I didn't just pass out. I ran up to the upstairs bathroom, puked, and then I passed out in the bathroom. But our one good friend, he sat in like the bathtub and just watched a hockey game.
He's watching the hockey game
Yeah,
and looking
like-
after his friend.
Yeah,
That's a good guy right
he
there.
sent me the video of it earlier today.
Yeah,
I'm going to fit in with this family grade. That's exactly what I would do.
You don't watch hockey.
No, but I puke and go to bed all the time.
Oh yeah. Nothing better than an Avs game while taking care of my bud. Oh my god. He's got it on his laptop, laying in the tub.
Jersey on.
Nice. Is that a loofah hanging in there?
No pillow, nothing. You were just straight up floor.
No. Yeah, straight on the floor. That was a rough one.
Nice.
That was beer darts. Beer darts get you, man, if you're not
Oh
careful.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
I'm not super fond of that game.
Well, I really like it when everyone gangs up on you and you gotta fucking chug like 4 in a row.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
or
That's the best. I love
the worst
that.
is when you like it. There's one
That's
time.
the best, isn't it?
Yeah, there was one time where you shotgun so many, the alcohol doesn't even like hit you, and you have to throw up type of thing, just because you're so bloated.
Yeah.
bloated to shit, man.
Yeah, your body it's like, all right, we're jumping. Get rid of this shit. Like
Yeah.
we know where this goes. We're getting rid of it like well before it hits the bloodstream.
Exactly. So
These guys would always give me a hard time because it happened like 2 or 3 times where I passed out or I had to go to bedtime before it was bar time. And these guys were giving me shit, but I guess I was just going harder than everybody else, eh?
Apparently.
Apparently.
That's always the worst feeling when you're like stumbling drunk, fucking damn near drooling, and everyone else is like, dude, chill out. You're
Yeah.
like, what, you guys aren't on my level?
Yeah.
Fucking catch up, man. Yeah, on the outside, you're trying to put that like cool, like, oh, come on, guys, bunch of
Yeah.
pussies. But on the inside, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing.
This is embarrassing. I'm going home.
Yeah. No, we've all been there though.
Oh, yeah. I live there.
You live there?
I live there.
constantly?
it's a
That's-
constant state.
It's a constant state.
What's it called when you like smoke weed too much and you're just like constantly like you just have those vibes that you're just always high even though you're not? What's that called?
Permafried?
Permafried, I guess.
Permafried? Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
maybe.
Is there like perma drunk or anything like that?
No, that's the problem.
Yeah, that is
If only a guy
problem.
could be perma drunk
That would be pretty
without
sweet.
like having to keep drinking.
That'd be pretty nice.
That'd actually be
That'd be a good mindset to be in. Just not giving a fuck ever.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's an entire country dedicated to this mindset. It's called Australia. little country called Australia.
Little plot of land there on the south side of the planet.
Yeah, bottom of the ocean.
Have you guys experienced or no?
No, I've never been.
No.
I'd love to go to Australia. You been?
Oh no, I'd love to go as well. That and New Zealand, I feel like that'd be
Oh, yeah.
an awesome trip.
Oh, yeah. I think it'd
Yeah.
be a blast.
I'd love to go. Except in Australia, there's spiders. Huge fucking spiders.
Yeah, so apparently New Zealand doesn't have any of that crazy shit. It's all just in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, but they got like the Maori people. That's almost as bad.
Is that New Zealand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like honestly, I'd take the spiders over those fucking doing the haka shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess that was kind of scary.
It's like Jesus Christ, I'm leaving.
The haka's like intimidating if they're good at that sport, but when they suck at that sport, like,
it's just laughable.
like I think I've seen them do it.
Oh, it's like the Olympic basketball.
Yeah, the Olympic basketball where like the Australian team was
Yeah.
doing the haka to like the USA team.
Yeah.
And then they just got beat by like 54.
That's super
it was like-
embarrassing. It's like,
yeah,
you
it's
should
like,
have spent
bro.
more time practicing, you fucking idiots.
Yeah. They spent too much time practicing the haka. not
Yeah,
actually
fucking dance
basketball.
practice.
Yeah.
I think even in that video they showed in like all like the USA basketball players were like they didn't know how to react to it. They didn't even
Yeah,
look scared.
'cause-
They were just like this or like let's get this over with type of thing. Like
Yeah. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? I thought this
Probably
was
had-
basketball.
Yeah.
probably had a bunch of ladies smash back at the hotel. So like let's just get this going. Eh?
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah, because in that video too, you could tell that they've never seen like the video of the haka going on because they're all like, "What the hell is going on here?"
Exactly.
If I was playing rugby though, and I saw those guys doing,
Oh,
I'd
I'd
be
yeah.
shitting my pants.
Because that's
right?
that's a contact sport. You have
Yeah.
to fucking wrestle with these
Well,
goddamn
That's their
guys.
sport,
And then
right?
they're like really good at that sport, right? Too because they got the whatever it's called, the black something.
Black Mamba.
Oh no, their team is called the Black something. I
Like a
forget
New
what-
Zealand rugby team?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I'll-
called.
Let's go.
Fact-
Pull that shit up there.
Oh wow,
Kyle.
we got the fact check right there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's more advanced
That's
than
pretty
us.
This is fancy.
We got John.
Yeah,
And he only does it if he really wants to do it.
he normally does.
Oh, it's the All Blacks. That's
All
what's
Blacks.
called.
That's
The
what it's
All
called,
Blacks.
yeah.
All Blacks.
Are they truly all black?
No.
No.
That's a fucking misleading name. They should rename them to the partially black, the light skinned.
The all colors.
The mixed race.
Love for all races.
Love for all races.
Yeah.
So how'd you guys meet?
Well, we lived together in first year because we played volleyball together, right? So,
In res?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
JK ain't Thursday night. I'm not doing that.
You're gonna snort the foam coming out of there.
Yeah.
You're
Was that-
thinking about it?
Now, is that an actual thing that
Oh yeah.
guys do?
Yeah.
Because I remember some retard was telling me that he's like, "Yeah, man, you snort the foam and you get way drunker, dude." Yeah, I'm like, just drink the beer.
No, so like
Yeah, you don't
I've
get
done it
drunker,
in the past
but-
before. You don't get drunk, but you get a quick little like woo from it, right?
Yeah.
Like doing
It's like
some-
smelling salts.
Yeah, or doing sniffing snuffs or sniffing snuff,
I
right? You
see.
just get a quick little woo from it. But what do you guys call it? Because from where I'm from, doing that little snorting thing, you'd call it just a nose beer. But I guess that also
No,
means doing coke.
That is a nose beer. A nose
Yeah.
beer is 100% Coke.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I thought it was always just when you snort the little bit of foam off the top of your
Okay,
beer.
I
Well,
didn't know that was actually a thing. I just thought it was like this guy who told me the story was not a reputable source. So I just thought this was something that this guy did.
Yeah.
Because he's retarded.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
First and second year I did all the time. Just kind of like
Yeah.
like Mason said, just a little jolt of energy, a little bit.
Yeah,
Get
you
some
ever-
blood flowing.
wakes you up a little bit.
Yeah. Do you ever look back at the things you've done when you were younger and think,
Yeah.
Yeah, you should look at the.
God
you should
damn.
see
Scar
the
on my
scar
forehead
on his
being one of them.
forehead.
I can't really see it from
No,
here.
see, it
must be
happened.
healed up pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's done all right.
What did you do
That
to
was
yourself?
a dumbass move.
Well, so when I was in high school and in the first year of college, I used to do a lot of cavemans.
Cavemans.
Elaborate.
Elaborate.
Oh, just.
Yeah. You break
Right?
a beer over
Oh,
your
you
forehead.
were
Yeah.
that. You would be that kid.
I was that guy, yeah. But, and this was the very last day that we drank before we went home from our first year. I didn't even want to do it, but Dad was like, "Oh, let's go outside, let's go do caveman, whatever." I was like, "Oh, okay, fuck, I don't want to, but whatever. Let's just go get it over with." First strike, like, you try to hit it as hard as you can. The can, like, turned in my hand.
Oh,
midway,
no.
And I hit the top of the can on my forehead.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh, yeah, I
could tell-
see it now.
Yeah. And I can tell it's literally like that. Yeah. And literally the second it happened, like I knew that first strike didn't feel right.
Yeah.
I still went and finished it.
But
I still finished
boy.
it. And
Attaboy.
but right after, though, I knew something was a little wrong, especially because our one roommate, Shayla, was looking at me and she was like, "Mason, you're bleeding," right? And we had already been drinking for a while, so, and you know how alcohol is like a blood thinner, right? So
Oh, yeah.
it was just
Oh,
coming out
God,
of my
just
forehead.
roaring out of your head.
Yeah. So quickly
Jeez.
ran me over to the hospital, got
that was
stitched
about
up.
8 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
'Cause you showed up back at the house. We were planning on leaving, 11 for Billy's that night or something?
Actually, I was in and out of the hospital in like 45 minutes, so I was actually very fast.
Yeah, that's
got
not
back to
bad.
the colleges, and then we went to Billy Bob's.
All right.
And I had like the stitches and then like the tape that they put over it. I
Yeah,
got
the
so many-
butterfly bandage
Yeah,
or whatever.
I got so
Yeah.
many dirty looks that night.
That's
People
a-
were like, "What the fuck is on your face?"
That's a man of commitment right there.
Oh, fuck. That's awesome.
So yeah, I wish definitely. I mean, it's an all right story, but that's definitely something I wish I could have back. Not one of my brightest moments, and I haven't caveman since. Haven't done it since.
Fair
I
enough.
swore
Nice.
to never do it again.
I don't
Nice.
know. I don't think I ever have because I'd always see, again, these sort of troglodytes that I know. But they would do it. I would just watch them, and then I'd be like, man, like,
I remember I'm from Tabor, and that's where Danger Cats is from.
oh,
so
there you go. Okay, so then that
we're all-
popularized
yeah,
it.
it's in our blood down there.
That's part of the thing. See, all the guys up here just did it because they saw it on Danger Cats.
Yeah.
And the only guys up here who did it were just the morons who were like, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. And so I'd watch them just, and they absolute monkeys of men,
Yeah.
like huge fucking dummies, just bashing them off their heads. Like, what are you doing, man? And then, of course, look how much beer you're wasting.
Oh, it's such a waste.
What
That's
a
why-
waste of beer.
Oh, it's such a waste.
I think I was just old enough that I had like days worth of enough frontal lobe development. I was like, the risk versus reward just wasn't there. Like if I was a year younger, I probably would have done it.
Yeah.
But I was like, when I started seeing videos, I think I was like, I don't know, 22, 23, and I was like, I don't know if I could do this. This
Yeah.
seems
When I
seems
was in
like a
high
terrible
school,
idea.
I thought it was the coolest thing ever, but now that I've matured a little bit,
Yeah.
and
That frontal
even
lobe development.
Yeah, and I even see videos of guys online who are like in their 30s and are doing it. It's
Oh,
like, fucking
man.
grow up. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell are you doing, bro?
Oh, fuck.
It's like, come on, bro. You're better than that.
I just don't like hitting my head on things. So I don't
No,
know
me
why.
neither.
Yeah.
It's not good for you. It's not good for the brain to hit your head. Oh, man. Yeah, but, I mean, shotgunning, of course, now that's a different story. I've shotgunned many a beer in my life. And, of course, my preferred strategy is you take a beer and you find the air bubble. When you hold it sideways, find the air bubble, you slam your thumb right through the can.
Isn't that a thumb in
Do
it?
you ever slice your thumb doing that, though?
Well, I
never
got
heard
pretty
that?
calloused thumbs.
No,
but
I haven't.
I've gotten
I
close.
I can't do it, but like in a new can of beer, obviously there's a little bit of there's an airspace in there, and I think if you hold it right,
I've seen people.
I got a
do
buddy
it.
that can do it too. Kelly can do it.
I always
Yeah, I've
just
never done
I
And you
would
can
just-
thumb it. Oh, see, and it.
Did you find it?
Did you find it?
I don't know. It cracked a
I think
little.
you gotta squeeze pretty hard, don't you?
Yeah.
maybe.
Either
You don't
way,
want to
man.
get all your equipment wet, though.
Helps to have like a big nail on your thumb too.
Yeah, and you can just jam your thumb through the can.
Yeah.
Boof, and then
I always just do my canine.
Well, see,
yeah.
my teeth
Yeah, I can
used
do
to
that
be
too.
really fucked, but then I got braces, so I couldn't do that anymore. So I'm the pussy that needs the knife.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just go for it. I'm like, oh, I have a knife here.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you have a knife? You're a fag. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Do whatever you want. Don't
Yeah.
shotgun it then.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, do you guys prefer shotgunning or beer bonging, or the paint
Oh.
stick, or paint stick?
Ooh, paint sticks are deadly.
What's
Yeah.
a paint stick?
Ever
So
done
you
paint
pretty
stick?
much you suck up the beer. Into
It's like a
paint
giant
stick.
syringe.
Yeah.
And you literally just take it and you just hold it here and you just
yes, yes.
Yeah,
open
you
your
just
throat
throw it
yeah.
and you
against
just
the
let
wall.
it go.
I've
Yeah,
I've
if you're
seen videos of that. I've never done it.
It's
If you're-
actually the smoothest way to get
Yeah.
a beer.
Yeah.
you know?
If you're a big guy, you can just, grab it with a hand. Or if you're
just
somebody
press it
smaller,
against
you
the
can just
wall.
press it against a wall or somebody's
something,
back or whatever the
you
fuck.
just-
Often the females will have a friend that does it for them.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a two lady operation.
Oh, no, now you're talking sexy. All right, I'm in. No, I've never done a paint stick. Beer bong, you can get a lot of beer into you in a short time with a beer bong, but
Yeah.
it is
I find beer bongs are quite smooth.
they're pretty smooth. It's smoother to me than a shotgun for sure because you're not putting your lips on a fucking sharp hunk of aluminum.
Sometimes the beer bong will catch you off guard, though.
Oh yeah.
Like it gets in you pretty quick.
Well, sometimes, and usually it doesn't matter if you're already really drunk, but if you're just starting out at the beginning of the night and you see a guy bring a beer bong and you look at the thing and it's like, oh, this has never been cleaned in his life.
Oh, exactly.
It's like, oh, I don't know if I can bring myself to put my fucking lips to
Yeah.
that.
6 beers later.
You drink from that beer
Yeah.
bong, you're immune to COVID.
Oh,
You
yeah.
ain't gotta worry about it.
Exactly.
I think we have a dirty old beer bong sitting around here
Yeah.
somewhere.
When I was living in this place, just west here, a couple miles, somebody left a beer bong at my house, and I brought it with me. I have it jammed in the rafters or in the floorboards underneath this floor here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So I'll have to-
and that beer bong was old when it got left at your
Oh yeah,
place.
it's at least 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah. It's got everyone
been-
signed their name on it and
Oh,
shit. You can
yeah.
like read all these fucking guys who've like drank out of it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's old as shit. It was when I was in high school. So yeah, like 9 years ago.
Holy
10
fuck.
Maybe you
years
guys
ago.
gotta clean up and keep the tradition going. You know.
I don't want
Maybe
nothing
we
to
should-
do with that fucking thing.
Well, we could maybe donate it to the younger generation.
We could, yeah. We'd be held accountable though if anybody
Yeah, that's
died.
true. You'd have to get them to sign like a waiver.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well, have people died from beer
They'll
bongs
probably
before?
get diseases that have been like gone or haven't been around for like 200 years.
The Black Plague.
Yeah.
Smallpox
Yeah,
is back.
The bubonic plague.
Yeah. The Prussian gripe.
Yeah,
Spanish flu. Just everything. Just a massive concoction.
yeah.
You get everything into one.
This just in, every disease that you've heard about in history is now back.
Except for COVID.
Yeah. COVID, however, is on the downswing. And the weather with Terry at 5. Yeah. No, that thing's probably okay because it hasn't been drank out of for probably like 3 or 4 years. It's just been kind of hanging around.
It's
so
just dusty. It
anything
could,
that's been living on it has probably died.
yeah, you
or
can
it's dormant.
wash it out with brake clean. It'd be good to go.
And get a bit of an ether buzz.
Yeah.
And there is nothing more deranged and more deprived than a man in the depths of an ether binge.
You ever watched what's that movie called? I lost it.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Thank you, with Johnny Depp.
I don't think I have.
Watch it.
It's a good one.
Watch it.
It's very good.
Great fucking film.
What's that one movie that your dad likes to watch?
I don't know.
Ah,
The cowboy one. The gay cowboy one.
Oh,
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain. Yeah, we've never seen
I
that.
thought it was a Western.
Yeah.
Your dad likes watching that one?
No.
We asked him if he'd ever watched, and he was like, "No, I don't fuck around with that gay shit." We're like, "Oh, fair enough."
I haven't watched it, but I'm guessing it's probably actually a really good movie.
See, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's a good movie, but also it's like, do you want to watch two guys kiss?
Not really, no. I'm just
I mean,
not.
kinda, yeah.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah. Isn't the one Ryan Gosling?
No,
And,
what? There's,
Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger, I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
I don't even know what those guys look like, so.
All
Pretty,
right.
they're pretty
check this.
handsome
Aubrey,
men.
bring up the cast of Brokeback
Yeah,
Mountain.
Heath Ledger is like the Joker in Batman, although I guess you can't really tell.
Like
what he
how
looks with
close-
his makeup on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
So we got pull up. Oh yeah, cast. We got Jake, handsome, gorgeous man. Look at him.
Look at that specimen.
Randy Quaid was in that shit?
Yeah, he was a sheriff, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Because I seen this clip on Instagram. It was just Jake and Heath Ledger like dancing out in a field, and then there's Randy Quaid on a horse like a quarter mile away just watching this, and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" It was a great clip,
That's awesome.
but yeah, not a bad little film.
Might consider watching
Yeah,
it.
we might have to watch it someday.
Well, I think you have to watch it just for like the social clout of it.
Yeah, be like,
You know,
yeah,
there's a
I
bunch
watched
of-
Brokeback Mountain and I fucking cried.
no big deal.
Well, I think it's just like a bit of a cultural icon, even though it's like a bunch of gay
yeah.
cowboys. There's been so many fucking jokes about it. You just kind of
yeah.
have to watch it to get it.
It's
Yeah.
an iconic movie,
Exactly.
regardless of if it was good or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
Almost just so that you know what everybody's talking about. Might not be a bad idea.
Maybe on the business trip, we'll have to trick your dad into watching it. So.
Like, there's this new Western came out.
Yeah.
These two guys, they're best friends and they love wrestling.
Don't worry, Clint Eastwood directed it.
Oh,
It's like a
God.
remake of something John Wayne did, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, God.
John would be like, I'm in.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, yeah. I've never watched it, but I probably should. But I think I could probably only watch it if I was like with my girlfriend. Because if I did it alone,
You couldn't watch it with the boys?
Well, I could watch
Yeah,
it.
well,
With you.
yeah. What's wrong with it? Watch it with the boys.
If I watched it with one other man, it'd be weird. If I watched it with all the boys, then it'd be funny. It'd be like a poker night.
Yeah.
It'd be like, all right, which one of us can watch Brokeback Mountain and not pop a boner?
It's probably harder than you think.
I'll put $50 on this guy.
Everyone, place your bets right now. And we have a winner! Jimmy popped a boner!
2 minutes into the movie.
I was erect when I got here.
Anne Hathaway's in it too. I was hard because of her.
Yeah, I swear. No, another good movie that I don't think gets appreciated as much as it should is Spaceballs.
Oh, that's a classic, man.
That is a classic.
Have you ever watched Spaceballs?
No, I'm not a huge movie guy.
That's a Mel Brooks classic.
That's fair.
That's such
I'm
a
a
classic.
farmer YouTuber guy.
Ever
Larson
since I got
Farms, that's my shit right there. Cole the Corn Star, Millennial Farmer.
nice. What's
Oh,
that?
Millennial Farmer. I know him.
Yeah, it's good shit.
I do know one YouTube farmer, and his name is not coming to me right now, but he makes a bunch of goofy fucking videos. It has like,
It's that guy from Saskatchewan.
yeah, maybe.
Click Dick McDick.
Yeah, that guy.
That fucking
Yeah.
guy. Yeah,
He
he's
makes like
funny.
TikToks and shit. Yeah.
Man, I didn't realize what an absolute loaded
Spaceballs?
cast
Oh,
this
it's-
was.
yeah,
John
For being a
Candy.
Star Wars spoof, it was like, it's way too good of a movie.
It's so good. I really like the part where all of a sudden, like they're like, well, I wonder where they went. They left. Well, let's just watch the movie. Fast forward to like, now, and then figure out where they went to. And it's like, okay, and they fast forward, and then they're watching the movie as it is being
as it's going on,
filmed.
so they know where it is. Yeah,
It's like, it's like such a fucking headache, but it's
I
so
know.
Oh,
funny.
Yeah, I have.
like we're going into ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed, go!
It's been forever since I watched that movie, but I'm a big Mel Brooks fan. You ever watch Blazing Saddles?
I don't know if I
Another
have.
film by
Boy.
Mel
I
Brooks.
don't know, man. I don't know.
It was written by
gotta
Mel
watch
Brooks.
Blazing
I guess we're a bit uncultured.
Yeah,
Well, at
I
least
guess
I am.
so.
Oh, you'll love that one.
I want to see
Yeah.
this cover here, this movie cover.
It was written by Mel Brooks and Richard Pryor.
Yeah. Yeah, Richard Pryor.
because it
famous comedian.
sounds familiar, but I don't think I've watched it.
Yeah, look at the. It's about a black sheriff who becomes the sheriff of
Hey.
Rock Ridge,
Hey,
Okay.
Oh, we got the Wikipedia.
and
we don't need that shit.
and of course the town folks just want to fucking kill him on spot.
Yeah, so they're the town of Rock Ridge, yes, and their sheriff dies, so the governor appoints a black sheriff played by Cleavon Little, and it's just a total spoof on just your classic Western movie,
Yeah.
and they ended up falling in love with him as the sheriff, and it's hilarious.
Okay.
So
Actually,
good.
yeah, that looks good.
It's full of the N word. It's so good, like full of it, chock full.
Is that what you look for in a movie?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we got
How
we got
many times the N word gets dropped?
Yeah, Django, pretty good. Boys in the Hood, pretty good.
Django's got to be top of your list then, eh?
oh yeah, that's a great
It's up
film.
there.
Yeah, or even they say it quite a lot in that other Tarantino movie, Hateful Eight.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
it's with Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, yeah,
All
and
the
then-
Tarantino movies.
That's
are-
right, yeah.
And then in like Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction, there's that whole
Pulp
scene where
Fiction,
Quarantino, Tintin Quarantino is.
Quentin Tarantino.
Thank you. Fuck. Yeah, he plays like this friend of Samuel L. Jackson's, and they go over there and he's just dropping N words like crazy and
Yeah.
talking about this dead N word. Do I have a big sign on my property that says dead N word storage? No, that's because storing dead N words ain't my goddamn business. Jesus Christ.
Even I don't know if he says it in Django either, because he's an Australian in like the last scene.
Oh yeah, he calls him a black fella.
Yeah, black. You're a funny black fella, aren't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, okay.
Well, because he's from Australia, and that's what they call the Aborigines down
Right.
there, the black fellas.
Interesting.
Is that what they call him?
Well, I don't think so anymore. I think they probably just call them like from whatever tribe they're from now.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Probably got way too complicated for us white boys.
Probably.
Can't keep up,
Yeah, I can't keep up.
so I just don't keep up.
There's a guy on TikTok who and on Instagram he makes like little clips teaching people how to speak Ojibwe. It's fucking cool.
Really?
I love it.
Ojibwe?
Yeah.
We had a teammate that was from a reserve that spoke that, I think.
Phil?
Yeah.
Well, he's from Manitoba, so potentially.
Could be Ojibwe.
Yeah.
Could be Ojibwe.
Interesting.
I think it's a pretty wide spoken language. I think because it's all across like northern Ontario into Manitoba and like that whole area.
Yeah, we had a decent amount of native guys on our team, so we'd get them to teach us some of the words and some of the bad words.
Yeah,
Right?
When you get when you first meet like somebody that can speak a different
Yeah.
language, it's like, all right, teach
All
me
right,
all the shit.
yeah,
Teach me all the
literally.
swear
I had a
words.
lot
Teach me how to say my balls.
Yeah, like even when I was in middle and high school, we had a lot of Filipinos that immigrated to Tabor.
Yeah.
We went to the Catholic school where I went, and yeah, I was always like, oh, how do I say this? How do I say that? Or what's the worst word in your
Yeah.
language? Right?
Yeah, we did the same with. We had some Filipinos in my class, and then we had a bunch of Belizean Mennonites
Okay.
move up from Belize, and so we're like, okay, so then they're teaching us Plautdeutsch, Blue German, teaching us all the bad shit, and
All the
fick and
slangs.
do, fuck you, and shit like that.
Fick and
Oh,
do,
it was
yeah.
great.
Chicken boo. It's not too far off though.
Yeah,
Kind of
Yeah.
rolls off the tongue the
I'm
same.
pretty sure in Filipino it's like puting in the mo or something like that.
that's yeah. That's
Yeah.
I'm getting a blast from the past because we had this one guy who taught us that. His name was Rod.
Jobert taught me that.
Jobert.
Jobert.
That's a great name.
That is a
What's
good
going
name.
on, Jobert?
Oh fuck. Oh man, I love Filipinos. They're the best.
They are good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey boys, here's a question that's been burning,
Oh,
and I got a bit of a tangent.
maybe if it's burning that hard, maybe you should get yourself checked for a second.
Yeah. Where's it burning located?
Yeah. just to
The question is, Mike, why does it hurt when I pee? My balls feel like a pair of maracas right now. No,
Probably just haven't peed in a while. Isn't pee stored in the balls?
well, allegedly. But that's a question that science has not yet answered. No, the question is this: when was the last time you guys washed your fucking bed sheets?
2
I'd
weeks
say it's
ago.
probably been about a month.
2 weeks ago.
What about you?
2 weeks
guys?
ago, all
What
right.
about you guys?
I did it 2 days ago.
Oh,
Wow.
so
How
you
long-
just
how long
wanted to
before?
bring that up so you could brag.
Yes.
All right, go. What was it like before that? How long before that?
Month and a half.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I
About a
feel
month
like.
and a half.
What do you feel like the average is though for most single guys?
Single guys, it's got to be the average has to be about a month or more.
I'd
I
have
would
to say.
I would argue
Let's say-
almost even like 2 months.
Could be
I would say between
I think it's something that
I'd
just
say a
gets
month and a half.
forgotten.
A month and a half. average.
month and a half. Yeah, that's probably.
But
that's
the
probably
question is,
accurate.
like, do you have a comforter on your bed? When's the last time you washed the outside of your comforter?
Oh, that's a good. That's a
See,
good question.
I got that duvet and that duvet cover. I just whip it in with the sheets every
Oh,
two,
really?
every
Wow.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's my move. But that's been my move for years.
Okay.
I've always been quite religious
'Cause
to
I mean, I
wash
guess
my
it
sheets.
depends if you're a big time like sweater when you sleep as well, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, if you a sweaty bitch.
yeah. Yeah. Like if you're for the most part a pretty clean person, I feel like it almost gets forgotten in a
Yeah.
sense because then you don't notice how shitty it is.
Well,
Yeah,
and
you
I
don't
find-
realize after a month and a half, it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
Yeah. It's like, wait,
disgusting.
when was the last time I washed it? It's like, oh, I can't remember, so I should probably wash it.
fucking the sheet is starting to get crusty.
Yeah,
Like, oh
yeah.
my
And
god.
everything, you ruin your. Like, if you don't shower one night, it just ruins it forever. You just have to wash your sheets after
Oh.
that. Like, if I'm real consistent about making sure I shower before I go to bed, but if one night I'm just too lazy and I go to bed, and the next night I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I wish I showered last night. Now
bringing
my
in
room
dirt
stinks.
and grime and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, or like I guess like working the dairy barns or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I am like religious. I do not touch my bed before I take a shower.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like there's once or twice where I go so tired, you just like sit down, then you end up just collapsing, and then after that you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
I gotta wash
exactly.
my sheets now.
You're just
too.
making
Yeah.
more work for yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
but
just
when
ruined
you,
it.
So say you have to milk in the afternoon though. When you and you had to milk that morning.
And I
when
slept
you-
on the
when-
couch. I slept on the couch.
You wouldn't
I'm allowed-
sleep in your bed?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Bed's a no go. Unless
Okay.
I'm showered. Like I said, there's some days where you're just so tired, you just do it anyways. But like if I'm have to, I'll sleep on the couch. Because usually it wasn't my couch.
Nice.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
Well, good. So I'm not amongst
I feel like
filthy
a
bastards.
good rule of thumb though is probably you just like don't wash it until you have your wet dream and then you wash it after that.
Well, you guys are
Nice,
still
man.
having wet dreams? I wish. I wish I was still having wet dreams.
What, do you rely on the Viagra too or something?
No. No, it doesn't
I don't
work
rely
anymore.
on it. It's just fun.
No, it doesn't work anymore on me. Fuck. No, I remember like, You go to some frat houses or some like real.
Oh, you see some of those videos online. It's disgusting. I don't know how people live
God,
like
I
that.
can't live like
Even
that.
I'm
on
not
like
saying I'm the cleanest person ever, but I mean I have some standards.
yeah, like people live like that. It's insane. It's like then they wonder why they don't get no bitches. It's like,
Yeah.
fucking clean your sheets, you
Yeah.
dumb bastard.
Yeah, no shit, eh? Or you see the videos of they're like walking in the bathroom and like the whole sink's full of cans and like the shower is like super dirty.
Oh,
and
fuck.
You,
the toilet
yeah.
hasn't been cleaned in forever.
I
Right?
can't fucking live like that.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I don't know.
And then the people are always like, "Oh, it's not my place. Why do I care?"
Oh, there we go. We got a video here.
What is
Yeah,
this?
see, there was a point in time when we weren't super clean, but like I said,
Damn, you look young as fuck in that, Mason.
Yeah, you do look Dutch.
I didn't actually think it was possible to have less hairs on your face.
less hairs. Yeah, no, it definitely is. Possible.
Basically, first year of college, we did dishes once a week.
That's
once a
rough.
week. Once a week is generous. I'd
I
say
will
more like
say-
once every month.
We got a female in our second semester. Best thing that ever happened.
Yeah,
Our house
that's
was
a good move.
spick and span.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
awesome.
clean.
That's a good move.
I remember there was this one time in the first semester where it was a long time since we had cleaned or anything, and I remember I walked around the house without any socks on, and the bottom of my feet were black.
Oh my fucking god, man.
Like, that's how bad.
I
it
mean,
was.
like,
Jesus Christ.
But it was like 4 recently, like, or
We all,
four
like-
first year college students,
And we just
like,
moved out of the house.
Just moved out of the house,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah, I never
obviously
had
I'm
to-
not like anywhere near that anymore, but
But
yeah,
the first time you had to fend for yourself. So it's
Exactly,
like,
right?
I
So-
never washed the fucking floors
Yeah.
before. Ma did that shit.
yeah, exactly, right? So,
but yeah, there was some points where it was disgusting.
yeah.
Oh, man.
And we used to host parties like every week too. So
There,
Sunday,
that was kind of nice though.
like the hosting part, or the
Hosting.
fact that we had to clean up after
Hosting.
our own shit and then
Hosting.
everyone else's shit on
I actually
Saturday
don't
night.
mind hosting, and my philosophy behind that is then you're kind of like you don't have to go anywhere, obviously, right? You gotta just
I would
stay
tend
home.
to
and then you
agree.
get all of the leftover drinks that people leave, right? So you get so
Oh,
much
yeah.
free booze.
Yeah, you get that
Oh,
free
yeah,
booze.
right?
You get that recycling.
Yes, and so you get money from that too.
Absolutely.
right?
It's-
So, and sure you got to spend maybe an hour or something cleaning the next day, but
Yeah.
whatever.
But the
right?
recycling it'll pay for the cleaning supplies.
Yeah, and who knows? You might not have to buy beer next time you drink because enough people left beer over.
Yeah,
from-
somebody
from
left a
that.
case, or if
Hell
you,
yeah.
you can.
Or yeah, it, like helped out towards the end of the semester because you just go into the closet and just pick out whatever was there when you're
Yeah.
broke as shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of that, so when I was living at this place just west of here, we threw a New Year's party, and people left 64 canned drinks.
Ooh, that's awesome.
That's how many drinks I found.
That
Nice.
New
around
Year's
the house.
party was insane.
Anything,
gentlemen.
anything, everything.
Everything.
Beers, teas, all the shit.
Cider.
Ciders. You had,
There's a whole bottle of champagne that someone never opened.
That's right. That's right.
That's like $100 worth of booze.
Yeah,
right
but the
there.
house was fucked.
Yeah.
Well, so it was this old farmhouse. Like it's built in 1912,
No, 1908.
1908, and then slowly added on over the years.
Yeah.
Old farmhouse, had been restored, had been renovated. Very nice place, and that house got packed full of like 50 people. I would say
50 to 60.
50
yeah.
to
And
60
it was,
people. We estimate.
So it was 2017, 17, 18. No, sorry. 16, 17 New Year's.
No, it was 17, 18 New Year's.
No,
yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah, because
No,
I
it wasn't.
graduated in 17, and I was in university already.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
it was 17, 18.
And then it was minus 40 that night, that New Year's.
Freezing cold. So
Minus 40.
we were cursing
that.
out all the people who were smoking because they would go outside and leave the fucking door open. And we're like, close the fucking
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
In Tabor, I think it was minus 50 at New Year's.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it was
God.
bad.
Yeah. So this house was just full of people, and the only way it was staying warm was just because there's so many fucking bodies in
Well, I was outside, so whatever furnace was in that house. No, it was a boiler.
it. Yeah.
It
there's a
ran
boiler
hot
system in
water.
there.
And the exhaust froze up, so I'm out there at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, thawing the ice off this fucking exhaust to get the boiler going
Yeah,
again. It was
meanwhile, there's
warm in the house still
music
because there's
blasting
60
inside.
fucking people in there.
Yeah,
but-
people are getting drunk. Music's blasting. Ob's like, fuck. He's like the groundskeeper, just a whipping mule.
yeah.
He's doing chores while everyone's having a good time.
Just
Yeah.
keeping shit together, you know.
But it was insane. The next morning, that place was fucked.
It was fucked for a week after that. No holes in the wall or nothing wrecked, but it was just greasy.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
gross. There
sticky
was
floors,
there was
all that kind
a
of stuff.
layer. There was a layer of grease or shit that built up on every surface because just how many people were in there.
There was.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to
All the,
remember.
what's it called?
Like
Precipitation.
Yeah,
or
people were
whatever.
cooking.
like it was.
People cooked bacon that night. Like it was just wild.
Someone fried up a pack of bacon. There was a huge pot of ramen. Someone took like 4 or 5 packs of ramen, threw it in this pot, made ramen, and it just sat there. Like people ate out of it, just grabbed forks and started eating out of it, but then left it half eaten, sitting on the kitchen table. And then people just started throwing cans and empty and garbage and shit in it. So there's this pot of garbage sitting in the middle of the fucking house. And that's not even the worst part because this is an old house. The floor has shrunk over the years. All the wood has gotten dry. And so the nails tend to work themselves up as people are moving
So
around.
that old hardwood floor was all nailed down. So as you walk on it, it slowly works those nails up. Well, you get 60 fucking people in there. You're working every nail up at a extremely fast rate. So there I am hammering nails down. Because they all stick up like 1/8 of an inch and hook everybody's socks, so it's annoying as fuck. So there's a
people
hammer and
stepping
you're
on 'em.
pounding back nails. And
You take a sip of beer, you pound a nail back into the fucking floor. The next morning, you went around for like an hour and a half just pounding nails back into the floor.
yeah, it was awesome.
Did you even have fun that night?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you were sick though, weren't you?
oh yeah.
You had like the flu or something.
Yeah, I got multiple New Year's kisses on the forehead. It was sweet. I was sick as a fucking dog though. It was awful.
That's awesome.
Bit of a sinus infection and all sorts of shit. I couldn't even party that night. I was pissed.
All you could do was chores.
Yeah, I was just choring.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
good.
well.
And the best part was the next morning. Like a bunch of people stayed over that night because there was couches and beds and other shit. People's cars would not start because it got colder.
Yeah.
Like it was cold during the night. It was colder in the morning. It was like minus 46 in the morning time,
Yeah.
and people's cars wouldn't start.
And it was right in the bottom of this valley, so it's always like 5 degrees colder than everywhere else.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was not
fucking
good.
funny. I think Brody gave me a ride home. His truck started up because he managed to steal one of the only plug-ins outside, so he had his block heater was going.
Yeah.
But there
Genius.
was someone's Mazda was just fucked. Like it would not start.
Well, did somebody get somebody backed into a car that night? There was a couple occasions where people just backed into each other at that place.
The people park like retards and then back into each other, drunk as fuck. It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was a good time.
Burnt a canoe.
Oh, that was a different time. Yeah, so then the following summer, there was just parties there all the time.
Every weekend, yeah.
Every weekend, big fucking, like, minimum 25 people there, like, almost every weekend.
Yeah.
And the one weekend we're having a bonfire. Right in the middle of the yard, just, like, complete, like, res type shit. We're burning couches and furniture, just right in the middle of the yard. And someone has the bright idea to throw a canoe on there. Like a Coleman canoe.
The problem with this canoe is it was a nice canoe, but we hooked it up behind a pickup and towed it down the gravel road and completely burnt the bottom of it out. So it was good, and then it was shot, and then we burnt it.
Yeah, so then someone tossed it on there, and it sent a column of black smoke into the atmosphere that was probably like 12 miles high. Like it was a beacon.
Oh, I could drive my truck for 12 years, and it won't even touch the amount of pollution we put in the sky that night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was insane. This party
we committed a war crime that night.
It was probably late June or into early July, so the nights were pretty long. Like the sun wasn't going down till like 10:45, 11. You know, like it's pretty long. And a buddy of mine sent me a snap like at like 9:30. Whenever we threw this thing on, it's still like light out, like the sun's still up. And
no, it was dusk. Luckily, it was.
It was dusk when they threw that on, but it was still pretty bright out. And he sent me this video. Is like, is everything all right down there? Like, fucking column of black smoke. He was thinking the whole place burnt down.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah. The old canoe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if you ever want to burn a canoe, just think about it for a bit. I don't recommend it.
You don't?
No.
Well, those things are pretty expensive too, aren't they?
Well, it was an old one.
That's such a Dutch comment to say.
That is the best.
I think I got a.
I know. I gotta
shit
check
out
the
of
bank statement first before I can
Oh,
start
there you
thinking
go.
about shit like that.
I got a dime for you here in one of my pockets. Just,
I'll pay you $60 to fuck off.
But probably you'd actually take it.
Probably.
that's a good deal.
That is a good deal, actually.
60 divided by 5. 12? That's 12 drinks at the bar.
That's
It
pretty
is.
good.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When's the last? Have you guys been to Long Riders recently?
I
haven't been there since
Billy
COVID.
Bob's.
Yeah, the
Last
old Billy
time-
Bob's, the
last
current
time-
Long Riders.
I went there. I ended up almost finding a crackhead at the Red Deer Hospital.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah.
So how did you end up at the hospital?
Yeah.
What happened?
All right, here's a start.
All right.
Story
So with volley, the way it worked is with volleyball, we had a 24-hour rule. So I didn't really get to drink, and I was one of the only guys that wasn't in like the sports or business. I was the only one that was taking agriculture.
Right.
So it was only during Christmas break we really got time to like hang out with like my egg friends and party with them. So one night I went over to one of their parties, and yeah, we were just drinking whatever, and then we decided let's go to Billy's. It was a Wednesday night, wet tea. Let's go have some fun,
Hell yeah.
go see some titties. Nothing wrong with that. And then so we drove out there,
Men
but
being
our,
men.
Yeah, that's right.
exactly. And then so we drove out there, but our DD got sick.
Yeah.
Somehow from Olds to Red Deer, she got so sick that she had to go to the hospital.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
So her boyfriend drove her to the hospital, and she dropped off us three. The one guy was turning 18 that night.
Right.
He didn't even get let through the door. Like,
He was that
Those
drunk.
bouncers are fucking dicks anyway.
Yeah.
and like it was like, oh man, are you kidding me? Like it's his 18th birthday. Like I get like the rule, but like at the same time, I was like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
So anyway, so just me and my one friend, and we're finding a few people, whatever. Then after a while, we're like, you know what? Let's just go to the hospital. Let's just leave, type of thing. And so she calls two random chicks she's only ever met once. Drove us to the hospital. I got 2 new Snapchats that night. So
Nice moves.
in
Nice
a
moves.
matter of
Hoss.
5 minutes.
Nice
Didn't
move.
even message them after getting the snap.
Oh,
Like,
no,
good
that's-
job.
Now that's a power
That's
move.
big. That's
was-
big dick energy.
Yeah, exactly. So
Hell yeah.
exactly. And then they ended up putting us at the. So I don't know. Say for example, the emergency's on the south end.
Right.
They put us at the north end. It was minus 35 that night.
Fuck.
No jackets. Had to walk all the way around, get to the front entrance, and a crackhead is saying that he's just tying the shit out of me and my one buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It got to a point where the guys, like the girl who drove us boyfriend came out. He's a big fella. He calmed him down, calmed us two down. And then in the end, we just went to Denny's, grabbed a bunch of
Why
Coronas
didn't you
and some
just beat
pants.
the shit out of this homeless guy?
Well, like, it ain't right.
Well, first they ate pancakes.
Well, if he's giving you a hard time, then
No, it ain't right. There's 3 against 1, and like,
the other two didn't have to jump in. It could.
yeah, but he's a meth head. Like he's
it's just not
I
right.
guess he's got that.
that's
retard
like
strength.
that's 3
Exactly.
versus that's 3 versus
Exactly.
2.3. So that's pretty even.
Yeah. But yeah, no, in the end, we calmed everything down, went to Denny's, had some Coronas,
Yeah.
had some pancakes.
Denny's is always a good move after.
So, yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're planning on going to Billy's, ended up at the hospital. Denny's is always the answer.
Yeah.
Recollect. Got to reorganize.
That's right. Or things get worse because that has happened before to me.
Oh yeah.
Buddy of mine, we were at Billy's. We went to Denny's afterwards, and my friend's fairly cut at this point. So he's like, spraying ketchup on random shit, just making a scene. And there's this older, well, not an older couple, but a middle-aged couple, let's say in their late 40s, early 50s. Just this big muscle dummy and his ugly Indian girlfriend.
Why is that pertinent to the story?
Because it's everything to the story.
Okay.
It gives
and-
context.
And driving a Chrysler 300, of course. But I learned that later. But so they're sitting at the table, and I notice like this guy's like, he sees my friend. He's kind of disrespecting the place a little bit, and I get it, but whatever. And the waitress was like trying to calm the other guy down. He's like, "Oh, it's no big deal, whatever. It's 2 a.m. at Denny's. What do you expect?" But so we walk out of the Denny's after we're done paying, and this guy and lady follow us out. And as we're getting into my pickup, he's like beaking at us, calling us names, whatever. And then as we're leaving, buddy hangs out the window, flips him off, tells him to go fuck himself, and he just take off. So we're driving along Red Deer, heading south, and come up to a light, and this car pulls up beside me. I was like, oh, that's the guy's car. So he was following me, yeah. Followed me, and he's like hanging out the window yelling at me, and I'm like not really paying attention, so I just kind of keep driving. He's hanging out the window yelling at me, and I made sure to keep my windows rolled up so my friend wouldn't notice and hang out the window and make a scene. Luckily, he just turned off, but like it almost got sketchy for a second.
Yeah.
Almost got into a fucking fist fight in the middle of an intersection.
Yeah. Yeah, like, what the fuck is up, Denny's?
What's up? What's up?
Do you know
What the fuck is up, Denny's?
Do you know what Denny's? Well, before I could, when I could have pancakes. Do you know what Denny's bring back? At Denny's, you can for $6 you can get all you can eat pancakes.
Oh,
No
And they
way.
got rid of them. In high school, that was our shit. Like
Yeah.
we'd go out, whatever, drink, then go to Denny's, and just $6, all you can eat pancakes, butter and pancakes for like an hour or so.
that's
God
a
damn.
good move.
That's a lot of pancakes, though, because often I feel with pancakes, you get through your first 2.5 to 3, and after that you're like,
You're like,
I don't
yeah,
need to eat pancakes for another month.
Like, I'm kind of done with these.
These are hefty as shit.
You know, I don't. But then again, Denny's pancakes are they're the creme de la creme of pancakes. So, but homemade pancakes, I feel like you have 2 and you're like, yeah, I'm good for a month. I don't need a whole lot
You
of
guys,
these.
did you ever have Dutch pancakes as a kid?
Why are they way cheaper than the rest?
Pannenkuchen?
Not quite. They're like a combo between a pancake and a crepe.
Oh, okay.
They taste thick like a crepe,
Yeah, I think I have.
but no, sorry, they taste thick like a pancake, but they're as thin as a crepe.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Interesting. You went to the Netherlands.
Yeah, I don't remember shit. That was years ago, Gump.
I was high the whole time.
Oh, hell, Ricky, I was drunk.
I am chasing the
Red
hookers
light
the whole
district.
time.
Red light district, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Who cares about the fucking pancakes? I'm talking about the pussy.
I don't really remember too much about the food. I remember a lot of other stuff about going over to Europe, but the food wasn't like a highlight of mine.
Well, that's because it was Germany, France, Belgium, and Netherlands.
And
right?
Netherlands,
That's where
yeah.
you went, right?
Yeah.
If anything, out of those countries, it's probably Belgium that had the best food. No, in a sense.
Probably.
Actually, France has some pretty good fucking food.
Isn't it all just bread, though?
There's a lot of bread.
Did you gain like 40 pounds after that trip?
Fuck, I needed to gain 40 pounds. I was in high school. I think I was $135
Holy shit!
or $140, somewhere in there.
Strong as a
Maybe I was a
bastard.
little bigger, but yeah, I've probably put on 30 or 40 pounds since then. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I wasn't always this size.
Yeah. Anything north of the Alps, food-wise, is just not really worth talking about.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Italy to my roots.
I mean, I'll be honest, though, I did get sick of pasta when I was down there.
Fair.
Went to Italy on my Europe trip and had pasta like every supper. There was we have like three course meal and like different dishes and stuff, but one of those dishes would always be pasta.
Well, there's so many different types of pasta, though.
Yeah, but it all tastes like the same. It's the same fucking. It's wheat.
I guess it depends what kind of sauces they're
It's wheat and
using.
tomato.
I heard that like pizza's like not like pizza here.
No,
It's
see,
quite thin, isn't it?
it's thin. It's very simple, but they just keep coming. Like you order a pizza, it's like cheese, sauce, maybe some mushrooms. You just fucking devour the bitch, and then they bring you another one, and you eat it, and it's like, it's pretty thin crust.
It's like
and-
getting breadsticks at a restaurant.
exactly, but
kinda.
it's like eating an entire meal that's just breadsticks. Like it's awesome. I love it.
That actually does sound
It's like if you could just go to Olive Garden and just get like unlimited breadsticks for like $20. That'd be pretty good.
That would be pretty good, actually.
Or the Red Lobster.
The biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah, those are good, too. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Those are. I love those. The best part of Red Lobster and tapping on the glass at the lobsters.
Yeah, like you'd order your food, you get your drink, order your food, and it's like, all right, you got 20 minutes or so to go fuck with the lobsters.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever actually
how many
bought
you can piss
a live lobster?
No.
No.
But we were talking about a guy that bought a lobster and actually. What was that?
What's his name?
fucking
Search up Leon the Lobster.
Leon the Lobster.
Okay.
There's a guy on
So-
YouTube from I think North Carolina who bought a lobster, and he keeping it as a pet. He's got like a big aquarium. He keeps it in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a YouTube.
Brady Brandwood. He's got a whole YouTube channel. There's like 4 videos in this series. It's great.
Yeah, he raised a lobster.
Did he eat it in the end?
No, not yet.
But it was super weak when he got it. He couldn't pinch anything, but he like kept feeding it and regained its strength, and now he can chop through shit.
Are lobsters one of those animals where they'll just get bigger and bigger and bigger the longer they live?
I think so. Like
yeah.
they've caught lobsters off the coast of Newfoundland and Maine and around there they're like they do an age test on them because they're fucking huge. They're like 25-pound lobsters. And they're like, how old is this thing? Oh, it's like 90 years old.
Oh, jeez.
Just huge, old. They never seem to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. I wonder, like, how big you could get one.
I don't know. It depends how much you feed it. Maybe we should do this. Go to like Superstore, buy a fucking lobster, and just start feeding them like chicken and shit.
You have the trip from Superstore to the house is be pretty quick.
Oh, otherwise,
I learned from experience again too.
Did you try and keep one as a pet?
So at U15 for club volleyball, we went up to Grand Prairie for a tournament. Of course, 12, 15-year-olds, what else are you going to do up in Grand Prairie? Right?
Yeah.
Not only that, our coach, as part of our team exercise, he took away our phones for X amount of hours every evening.
Oh, fuck.
So we literally picked up our shit. Didn't even tell coach. We picked up our shit. We went to the nearest grocery store, and we all put in $2, and we bought a lobster.
That's awesome.
His name was Larry the Lobster. He has an Instagram account, I think. And it was so funny because, like, we stored him in the bathtub, and we each got like 30 seconds with this guy. It's like fucking therapy. Just coming in, the boys coming in and out of the bathroom.
Yeah, just posing, taking pictures with the fucking lobster.
The funny thing is that one of the guys' room had a kitchenette in it.
Yeah.
So we somehow went downstairs. We found a pot. We found some salt, found some butter, and we cooked the living shit out of this thing.
That's fucking amazing.
And so we cooked it. And I don't know what our coaches were up to, but let's just say they weren't in a sober state.
Oh, they were down in the tavern in the hotel
and then
drinking.
Came back up, and it just smelled like fucking seafood. The whole floor smelled like seafood. Yeah, Mark, my assistant coach Mark, he ate a little piece, and he did not feel good the next day.
That's hilarious. But so then I'm assuming the whole team devoured this fucking poor bastard.
No. It just sat there for the next 2 days.
Jesus Christ, man.
No one was brave enough to actually eat it. Like, like it was sitting in bath water for like 2 hours before we actually cooked it.
I remember when we were in
God.
we were in Okotoks because we were playing at Strathcona Tweedsmuir for provincials or
at the big
something
prep
like
school.
that.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was some other tournament, but we were there for that. And right by the one hotel, like we had Filipinos on our team, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And right beside there was one of those like Asian kind of grocery stores.
Yeah.
So you know what balut is?
Oh, that's those old eggs.
The eggs with
It's
like
a fertilized
fetus,
duck egg, ain't it?
Yeah. And
Ugh.
so they went and got some of that and they put it in the microwave and it like blew up in the microwave. In their room. I wasn't in this room, thank God. But like
just like duck fetus.
it blew up.
Over
Yeah, it blew up in the microwave, so the whole room smelled like balut the whole rest of the trip. And then they also tried flushing it down the toilet, and they clogged the toilet.
That's gross.
Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
Oh, man.
And tournaments, like sports tournaments, have some of the best stories.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got one for you right now. When I was back in high school, it was my senior year, and we went on to get third at provincials that year. Not toot my own horn or anything, but we weren't that bad.
Yeah.
And anyway, we were in Bazzano for classic Bazzano tournament. It was great, and we stayed in the Hunter's Lodge Inn there. Just sort of a dump. Like it had been renovated, but it was still pretty dumpy. Like it was renovated, but you could still smell all the cigarettes that had been smoked in that building for the last 55 years. It was not great. Anyway, me and some of my teammates had one of those suites that had the kitchenette. We had like the corner suite. So we were in there and we're like, man, this place smells like fucking terrible. It smells like dirty old cigarettes and whores and just fucking gross.
Dick infused with balls.
Oh, it's fucking awful. All of our coaches are down in the tavern on the main floor just getting drunk, and we're like, fuck it. This place smells awful. We go under the kitchen sink. Sunlight soap. Well, why don't we like take some of this and make this smell a little better? Make this place smell better. Well, how do we do that? Well, what if we take a bunch of it and boil it? Get the lemon smell in the air.
Extract the lemon from it.
Exactly, and have it like infuse into the wall. So we just took a frying pan that was in the kitchenette and just poured lemon soap into the fucking frying pan, put it on the hot plate. Yeah, we nearly had the whole building evacuate from the fire alarm. Our fire alarm went off. Luckily, the main building one didn't. But ours started beeping and freaking. I freaked the fuck out. I'm like, fuck! Oh, fuck, they're going to catch us, doing something. Like, this is so retarded. Like, if I was lighting matches.
Trying to make this place smell better.
It was so stupid. It was like,
how dare they?
It was so stupid. It was like, if they would have caught me striking matches and accidentally catching my bed on fire, I would have not felt as stupid.
Yeah.
It was like boiling soap on the stovetop. That seems so retarded. So I freak out.
Brings up the question, did it actually work?
It did. The whole room did smell like lemons afterwards.
There you go.
There you go. So was it worth it then?
Mission
It was.
accomplished.
Because we didn't get in trouble. But
Mission accomplished.
our fire alarm started beeping. I'm like, fuck! So I grab a chair, hop up on the chair, and I just grab the fire alarm and rip it out of the fucking ceiling. Because I didn't know how to get that thing to shut off. So I just ripped it out of the ceiling, ripped the wires off. Really? And then, so that solved that problem. We shut the stove off, and we're like, okay, great. Now we have this problem of we fucking ripped the fire alarm out of the ceiling. What do we do now? Luckily, some guy had some tape in his volleyball bag, and we're like, oh, fucking. So we just did some tape on the back, stuck it to the ceiling, called it good.
In a completely different location.
No, it was right where the mount was.
Oh,
So
okay.
we filled in the hole, but it was so
Imagine
retarded.
if there was like a fire in that room the next week because the alarm didn't work.
Well, I just if that was the case, I would just make sure not to read the Bazzano newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, out of sight, out of mind, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, you don't know, don't hurt you.
Yeah, Brothers Radio is not accountable for any fire in the Bazzano Hotel.
It's a quick strip. No, I mean, like, when you play on, like, a boys' sports team or whatever, there's always, like, the risk of going in the elevator. You guys ever got any stuck stories?
No.
Nope.
I went to so many tournaments between, like, school
You
volleyball
guys
and
all
club
jump on the elevator? Like, what?
So-
Why is there an issue?
This could
right?
also be a gay story.
Yeah, I feel like it is. You guys are
Yeah,
probably
like,
trying to get
you guys
stuck.
ever get
You know what?
stuck
We
in
take
the
it back.
elevator?
We take it back.
You boys ever get stuck in the elevator?
I got stuck in an elevator and ended up
Broke
sucking
back
12
mountain kind of
dicks.
shit going on in his fucking volleyball team.
All right. We don't mean to just shit on your story, Devin.
No, you know
carry
what?
on,
It's
carry
okay.
on.
Never mind, I guess getting stuck in the elevator is not a common thing
No, not at all.
between boys volleyball teams.
No, I've never had that happen.
No.
But what happens when you get stuck? Like what?
Yeah.
Fire department gets called.
Oh fuck! So you're sitting there waiting for them to
it
break the
wasn't-
doors
It wasn't
down.
gay stuff that happened.
No, it was kind of because
he
there was
hesitated.
Hang on.
No,
A little bit.
I think
Just a
kind
little
of
bit.
because we had one teammate who was so claustrophobic he was crying in the corner, so we had to give him as much space as possible. So there was one guy in the one corner, and then 11 other dudes huddled, sweating.
11?
Well, there's 12 dudes in the elevator.
Well, yeah, that's your first problem right there.
Yeah. Then everyone except for 3 of us decided to jump. And then, so yeah, there's one guy in the corner.
These guys are stupid.
And then 11, the funny thing is,
That
I've got
scar on your head says otherwise, Mason.
Fair enough.
I went to so many tournaments as a kid, like
Yeah.
throughout my whole volleyball career. And of course, it was the last youth tournament I ever went to, like the second last day that I got stuck. And I was really good at not getting stuck. And then,
Why
yeah,
did you guys jump on every elevator you went on?
I had some, you know Emmett? Yeah, he was notorious for jumping. Notorious. So, like, I took a lot of stairs. Like, there were some teammates where my buddy A. McMillan, like, I played volleyball from grade 6 on every single team I played with from grade 6 till U18 club type of thing. So, like, there's a lot of guys where I played with a long time, and he knew who decided to jump and who didn't.
Right.
But yeah, no, in that story, yeah, there was like one guy in the corner because he's so claustrophobic, he's basically crying. And there's 11 dudes just sweating their ass off.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking gay.
Yeah,
I don't really understand claustrophobia. Like, just chill out.
We tried to tell him that, but he still would cry.
Why do you get all bent out of shape because
Yeah,
you're in somewhere?
We
a little
yelled at him
small?
to chill out, and he wouldn't. And it just made it worse. Like, what the fuck? What a pussy.
We huddled around him and nightmare. Actually cured his retardation.
Stuck him in the middle, start doing chants.
Yeah.
Circle chants.
Started tearing his clothes off. Oh, you're claustrophobic? Well, let's get rid of this. That ought to help.
That'll help out a little bit, yeah.
Oh, fuck. How long have we been going here, brother?
Oh, not that long. Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Shit.
Isn't
Is there
that
a
kind
little
of
boys' room anywhere?
Yeah, just on the, outside of the shop.
The world is your boys' room.
It's outside the shed?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Or you can run into the house if you want, but I just hang her out there beside the shop.
I was
Yeah.
just checking.
You're a man.
You never know how like sophisticated the shop is. You know?
No, not this.
There's a bathroom or
Not
something?
this shop. We got power. That's about it. Yeah.
I mean, and that's even pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Heat. We got heat.
Yeah, there you go.
Got
Yeah.
TV. It's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
You even got a machete up there too.
Yeah, that's made in Sheffield, England. It's World War II surplus.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think he bashed his head.
Is
Yeah.
a lantern from that too?
No, I don't know where that fucking thing is from.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Sure.
it was here when I bought the place, but
Oh, you own this property?
yeah.
You own both the houses, or is it?
No. There's 3 properties here. So I have my parents living next door, and then there's just our other neighbors just live in the house back there.
He's
Oh,
French.
okay.
He's a Frenchman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good dude.
Good guy.
Richard's
guy.
his name.
He goes by Richer because he can't say his D's because he's French.
Richer.
He's an
I'm
absolute. He's,
Richer.
just,
Tabernacle.
Yeah, Tabanak. Yeah.
he's a genuine beauty. Love
Yeah.
that guy.
Is he like straight from Quebec, or is he?
Yeah, he
like a
grew up.
French?
He grew up near Montreal. In the,
Okay, so
in
he's not
some
like
small
a
town.
French. He's a
No,
Quebec
he's
French.
Quebecois, 100%.
Quebecois. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know my fair share of Quebecois. There's some good ones and there's some really bad ones. If they grew up in Montreal, they're cunts. If they grew up anywhere else, they're pretty cool.
Yeah. See, I've heard it both ways, but I think I've heard it from more people saying that when they go to Quebec, if you don't know how to speak French, they just treat you like shit.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Especially if you're Albertan. I'm
Especially if you're
Yeah.
an Albertan cowboy and you go and do basic training in Quebec for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did not like me.
sure. You're not much of a cowboy, but
Well,
they don't know the fucking difference.
No, exactly. I don't even ride horses, but they're like, "Oh, look at this fucking cowboy bumpkin retard." It's like, it's like you guys are more bumpkin than me. Like,
Yeah. No shit, eh?
your fucking uncle's in prison for fucking trying to make meth. Like, fuck off.
Need another beer, Mason?
No, I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
good.
There was one guy there that was really cool. He told me this whole story about he was on Amazon one day, and he found a pair of bagpipes
Okay.
on Amazon for $300.
That was for a pair.
It was a set of bagpipes, right?
Yeah.
The pipes and then the
Oh,
bag.
okay.
So he
Ah.
found it for 300. It was like $325, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm buying it."
Oh, bagpipes.
The pipes with a bag. Shut up. So he says, "You know what I'm going to use this for? I'm going to like." Well, he told me he's really good friends with his cousin, and so he has a spare key to his apartment. He's like, "I'm going to sneak into his apartment at 3 a.m. and just start playing my bagpipes."
Okay.
And he told me he did this. He goes into his cousin's apartment, goes in with the bagpipes. They don't even really work, but they do make noise, and that's
Yeah,
all
I
that
feel
counts.
Like there's like, you couldn't just pick them up and start playing them. Like,
No.
there's a certain technique you'd probably need to know.
Oh, probably. I mean, this guy was a musician, plays piano and guitar and all kinds of other stuff. So he had a bit of a knack for it. But he said, like, yeah, I think they were broken by the time they shipped. They were like fucked, but they still made noise, so it worked. So he
Yeah.
goes into his cousin's apartment, fucking starts playing bagpipes, and fucking tabernacle, sacrament, what the fuck's going on there? Yeah, pissed his cousin off. It was great. That guy later broke his ankle and had to be shipped home. It was
Oh,
too
yeah.
bad.
Wait, were you over there for military training?
Yeah, I was in the Navy for like nearly 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Right on. Thank you for your service.
Oh, fuck, no, I'm not a vet. I didn't do the
There a
full
lot of
3 years.
stolen
So
valor going on here.
if I was in for 3 years, I would technically be a vet, but I'm not a vet. So
No?
that was 2 years and 8 months.
Oh, jeez.
So I just missed
Do you
it.
wish you would have stayed 4 more months?
No,
No.
I was not having fun. They're a bunch of bureaucratic bastards.
Well, and I guess you don't really get any discounts here in Canada as well.
I got a ski pass discount one time, and you get free baggage if you fly with Air Canada,
Okay.
and that's about it.
But you didn't qualify for the license plate.
I think anybody can get that license
Yeah,
plate.
I think
Actually,
Oh shit, really?
you'd be like, "Oh, well,
thought
my
you had to be a
great
vet to get
grandparent."
that.
No, I think it's just like
I
I
it's-
support the vet kind
yeah,
of
I
thing.
think.
Oh.
Don't some of the proceeds of that go to like some?
I think so,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a charity or
Yeah,
something.
charity.
It goes
Let's
to
see
the
if I can-
Legion, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be a vet to.
I always had the perception you had to be a vet to get that.
Yeah. No,
I guess not everyone I said thank you in my heart when I passed by them on the highway was really a vet. So
Oh, that's a vet. You look, and it's like some fucking 5'1", 300-pound woman. You're like, what? That doesn't make sense. Oh, maybe she's driving her husband's vehicle. That would add up for an Air Force guy, anyway.
She must have done the IT for the military.
Yeah, exactly.
She ran the computers.
Yeah, most of the money raised from the plates will go towards the Support Our Troops program.
Oh, that's actually pretty sweet.
So whatever that fucking program is, but yeah.
Where does the money go for the ones that have like the Oilers logo on it?
Oh, it goes to the safe injection sites.
Well, what about the Flames one? Same thing.
No, yeah, it could
Rexall
be,
Center.
The new arena, maybe, hopefully.
Oh, fucking.
That's right.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully, man. They got to get that shit figured out.
Hey, let me just quick shout out Jody Gondek. JK, fuck you, bitch.
Who the fuck is that?
She's the new mayor of Calgary. And
fucked it all up.
She
I've heard
actually
She
she's an
fucked it
idiot.
all up.
I've heard
She
she's
I
an
thought
idiot.
Nenshi was bad. Man, she is awful.
She's retarded.
No business sense whatsoever.
No.
Nothing.
She's
What was
so
it?
stupid.
What was the deal? What happened?
Well, she literally. Well, they were going to build a new arena.
Right.
The negotiations were in the works, and it was looking like it was going to go
It
through.
literally the closest it's ever been.
Yeah, it was just about to go through, and she said, "Oh, well, we have to take an environmental considerations into the construction of this." And basically, her environmental mandates that she was going to put on this would have cost the arena construction bill another like $20 million. It made it completely unfeasible.
Yeah.
And so they're like, "Well, I guess we're going to pull it on that then. We can't afford to
What
build
it
it."
take before the owner moves then? Remember when he was threatening
Yeah,
the
move.
whole city?
Oh,
It was
he's
like,
moving
If
for
you don't
sure.
get me a new arena,
gonna
we're out of
move.
here.
That whole city's going to go into revolt.
Yeah. No, I think the owner is.
Yeah,
I
It's
mean,
going to
I-
turn. It's going to turn to Vancouver and whatever 2010 all over again.
Yeah, no doubt. Lighting
Riots,
police cars on
Because
fire.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the Saddle Dome. Like, it's such an iconic building, but it's
Yeah.
so outdated.
oh yeah,
Like,
it needs upgrades.
Yeah, and it's probably cheaper almost just to build a new stadium than
Yeah.
it would be to renovate that place.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's been flooded. You know, in 2013, it got the
Yeah.
whole. It was flooded up to
Yeah.
like the fifth row. of
Or
seats
16. When was that big fucking flood? Hell or high water? When was that
It
whole
was
thing?
2013.
Yeah.
Was it 13?
2013.
Oh, I thought it was after
Might
that.
have been
Okay.
14.
Might have been 14, 2013, 24. I was still in junior high. So
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, me too. I remember that. Yeah, I think it was in like grade 9 or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know why I typed. I should have just said flood, but
Yeah, flood Calgary.
Well, hell or high water. That was like the
'Cause-
everyone
'cause
was
That was
talking
the
about that.
Stampede campaign behind it.
right,
was the
because I kept
idea.
seeing like you'd go into a Value Village, and the T-shirts were just like 100 fucking hell or high water T-shirts.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting rid of them because they're
Like
a
a year,
waste of fucking
like
money.
a year or two afterwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe that's why. Yeah. That would make sense.
So just search up Calgary floods. I'm pretty sure it was
Oh, God.
2013. But yeah, like it flooded the Saddle Dome all the way up to like several rows of seats. So
Yeah, all the Calgary
That
students
really-
that were in grade 9 didn't
Yeah.
have to do their
13.
PhDs that year.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so lucky.
Yeah, no.
13.
Kind of wish it like just
And it was
washed
like,
it all
well,
down.
like, yeah, they were devastating, but it really only affected a small part of the city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just kind
It
of
was
that
like downtown, and then whatever.
the Elbow River area.
Wow.
You know who it affected? The people with the fucking money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that
yeah,
that part
exactly.
of town, like Roxborough, was one of the big
Yeah.
neighborhoods that got flooded. That area, big money down there.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, or like the communities that decide to build in the valley, which now I'm like, well, that makes no sense. Like, where I live in Chaparral, there's a community that's literally like in the valley, like maybe a kilometer from the river.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you building a valley like in a floodplain?
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
That's what I love
They
about
wonder
how,
why water's running through their living room a fucking
Yeah.
3 years later. Oh, how did this happen?
Well, I love the name of High River, and then everybody's like, "Oh, why the fuck did it get flooded?" Like you moved to High River, you dumb.
Why do you think they call it that?
Yeah, that one's the best. That one's the best.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
love it. Yeah, well, that's like people who build houses on the island of Hawaii, and then a fucking eruption comes by and fucking lava is running through their kitchen. Oh my god, there's lava! And what a disaster! It's like you built your house on a fucking active volcano. Like, don't be
literally, yeah.
surprised.
The entire island just gets. It's built because of the volcano.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
keeps getting bigger.
And don't get me wrong, I feel for you, but fuck, you should have known the risks.
Wow, yeah. Exactly.
There's got to be some pretty dumb places.
There's
where
got to be
people build
lava
houses.
insurance
Oh,
out
yeah.
there, isn't there?
Lava insurance? I don't think you can get it
I
because
don't
it's
think
like
you
almost
could
guaranteed.
qualify for it.
Yeah, you can't because it's almost guaranteed at some point
You
your house
don't even
will
really
explode.
need a house in Hawaii. You just live on a beach. You just get a little Volkswagen microbus.
Yeah.
Just bum out on the beach,
Smoke
drinking
weed,
pina
go
coladas.
to Willie Nelson's bar on Maui.
Exactly.
Ski the pipeline, or not ski, surf the pipeline.
Yeah, exactly.
You could ski it too.
I wonder if you
I mean, you could. You're willing if you're willing to try. Do it. I'd like to see it.
Or like you see like, well, what if you had like, do you know like those mono skis that are nowadays? Have you seen those?
Mono skis. No,
You
pull
can
that
look
shit
it
up.
up.
Like
Pull
a
it up.
like a snowboard.
It's basically like a snowboard, but ski. I saw it this year when I was out skiing.
All right, mono ski. What do we
See
got?
these fucking
Hey, no. Give me images. Oh shit, no, not that.
Oh, that's
No,
for a guy whose
no, but
spine
like-
don't work.
Like yeah, like that top one there. Like it's literally like a snowboard. But
Right.
But you ski like you're forward on it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's fucking weird, man.
Huh.
Yeah.
How would you slow yourself?
Oh,
down?
so you have your same ski boots that click in like skis, but it's just one big fucking ski.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's a new thing that's coming
Have you
out.
seen anybody? On
Yeah,
those?
and when I was in Jasper, I saw a guy, and he was just ripping.
Yeah.
But at the same
Jesus.
time, you're like, how do you stop? Because like
Yeah.
you gotta really dig your edge in order to stop. type
Yeah,
of
because
thing.
as a snowboard, you have that advantage, like, you know,
Yeah, you just lean back.
lean back, but like you actually have to kind of operate the thing like skis in a way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you like they do great in powder. Like I bet you just
Yeah.
float
Yeah,
in powder. You
that's
just probably
true.
absolutely float in powder. But like the moment you get into like some of that groom stuff, like
Oh fuck yeah.
it is just chattering the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be awful.
But I would like to try one of those. Like you have it up there, the Paralympic thing. That might.
Oh,
be
yeah.
yeah.
I just want to try it one time, see how it
I feel
goes.
like that'd be hard.
I feel like it is.
I think it's not as hard if your legs don't work and you have no choice.
It'd be harder than.
No, but you got either sink or swim.
Well, this is the step after you turn into a paraplegic after getting on an air chair.
Yeah.
like, behind the boat.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't those banned? Not banned to make. You could own an air chair,
Oh,
but
yeah,
they
yeah.
quit production of them because too many people were
Fucking dying.
breaking their backs.
Sorry, I
backs
don't
and
mean to
shit.
point, but you see this? Is that guy? Is there two guys on one pair of skis in
Yeah,
that
right
one
there.
picture?
Yeah.
On two
This
guys
is-
on one monoski.
No, that's a lady.
Oh, well, now we're talking.
That's vintage. That picture.
Tandem monoskiing.
That they probably got divorced after that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
but that weekend, you wouldn't
or-
believe the sex.
Or that guy's a cuck. No, he's a cuck for sure.
He's probably harder in that picture.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
wouldn't you be?
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Mono skiing with your lady.
Who
Hell
wouldn't?
yeah.
Who
I
wouldn't?
mean, like, look, she's like grinding on him.
Well, they skiing.
Oh,
She was skiing with him and his brother that night.
They went to Paris. They took a quick trip to Paris that night.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you boys. Who is in Paris? Yeah, that's a dark question. I don't blame you
The
for
fellas.
The
Yeah.
fellas.
The fellas are in Paris.
The gentleman.
Some neighbors.
Yeah.
Neighbors.
Yeah, you don't have to answer that.
Yeah. Okay, good.
All right.
I will say I like this fact checker way better than John.
Yeah.
The style.
Yeah.
It's good to have a laptop in front of you, just typing away.
Well, it's nice just having a studio in general.
Yeah, well, this room was completely full of junk. All the junk, like just outside this door, it was in this room. I mean, I've kind of picked through it and got rid of stuff and organized, but this room was just full of junk, and I threw the carpet down. But I just got these barn boards up on Friday,
Okay.
and just had a bunch of stuff I stapled to the wall, and kind of it's a whole vibe up here, I guess you
Yeah,
can
it
say.
is.
You
It's
have
big time.
rapeseed grating.
Yes.
So the wall.
Just across the road here, this area is actually like kind of the original site of Linden, because all the little towns were based off the railroad, and the railroad is right there. But
So Linden used to be in this valley in a sense.
yeah, pretty much this is the original site of Linden.
Yeah, there's
where
a
we're
church
at.
across the highway here.
So I don't know what time. Let's say
It was
50s,
Oh, yeah.
40s, 50s. They built what we know as the cheese factory.
Yeah, which is now it's a convenience store in Linden. It's like
Oh, okay.
it's
But-
called the Diamond M.
But everything was kind of based around that cheese factory. They moved up the road a mile, and that's where Linden is. But this is kind of the original site of Linden, because that's where the elevator was.
Oh,
And
okay.
so the elevator came down in 98.
No, 70 something. Man.
No.
It was
The
98.
last train came through in 97.
Was it?
That
No, it
elevator was up still.
in 98. You sure? I thought it was way before that.
Oh, maybe you're right.
was
No,
way
maybe
before
I'm
that it
thinking of
came
the
down.
train. The train did come through in
No, the
97.
elevator got torn down like
Years
mom
ago.
was still a kid when that came down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But either way, these came out of that elevator. All these
Sick.
little
Okay.
grain charts.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty.
How to
dope.
test like wheat for different diseases, how to test rye
Moistures.
for ergot, that kind of shit.
all your moistures, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So
All your different grades and everything.
Yeah,
fucking-
exactly.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a bunch of shit on the walls.
so it's kind of a
How many
conversation piece.
Uncle Sam's pointing at you, bud.
Oh
how many signs are
yeah.
like
Jeez, do I gotta go to Russia
stolen.
now?
Where are we dropping, boys?
I think I have. Do I have? Oh, I do have one stolen sign.
Why is there?
Actually, yeah, that one right there.
Oh yeah, this jersey.
What is going on with this jersey? Why is the Star of David?
Dude,
Well, look at the name too.
So about
Oilers. Oy vey.
yeah. So about 5 years ago, me and my buddies would run into Calgary and just hit up like a Value Village. Just
They
for
were
shits
drunk,
and
of
giggles.
course. They were
No,
drunk.
no, not yet. And I was just picking through the just shirts or sweaters or whatever, and I came across this, and I was like, Oilers jersey, gross. But then I was like, what the fuck? So I looked at it again, and I was like, oh, this cocksucker's got to come home with me.
Dude, that's actually a golden find.
Dude, that's a great find, and I laughed so hard when I find that thing.
Yeah, that thing's dope.
Yeah.
That's probably one of one.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of sick bastard would make that kind of jersey, but I'm glad I found it, and it's in my possession.
He was probably Jewish.
Well,
Either
I
that or
hope
he's
so.
German.
Yeah, he was either Jewish or hated them.
Yeah. He was either a Jew or not.
Let me guess, it was what, $4 or something?
It was
like that?
exactly $4. Yes.
I
Yeah.
think my best find was I found this Washington Wizards Michael Jordan jersey, like an old champion jersey.
Yeah.
I think it was like $6 or something.
That's
That's
nice.
awesome.
So,
sick.
and I also have
Wizards
this
too.
this large. It's a blue chest, like quite a big chest, and it had a price tag for like $94. And I was like, that's way too fucking much. You got this donated. So I peeled a sticker off of because Value Value Village has like those.
Fuck, that's greasy.
Yeah, it was greasy. Yeah, I was in a dark place, boys. Dark place.
It's like stealing a $1 taco bar from the store, basically.
Yeah, I don't,
Yeah, but it was
Wait,
$94
how
chest.
much was the sticker you put on there?
$32. It came off of an office chair because most of the time those price tags, they have little perforations in there, so you can't rip them off cleanly. But this one never stuck properly to the arm of this office chair, and it peeled off perfectly. So I was like, well, $32
Well, and I guess
that's
they
better.
probably don't put it in their system where when they scan it, it'll come up
Exactly.
as office chair.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. So I just no. There's categories, but it was in the same category.
Yeah.
It was all furniture.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it worked
okay.
out perfectly. Yeah, $32 for that chest.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. Threw it in the
Fucking
back. of my-
tag switching shit at Valley Village.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I wouldn't go back there now. I'd just buy actual clothes because I'm not poor anymore.
Yeah. I haven't actually bought something from Value Village in a long time, but that was a good time.
Oh, it's more you go just because it's fun.
Yeah.
You get to see a lot of the people that go there are goofy.
Definitely a weird smell in there.
Yeah, oh,
It does. It has a weird. It smells like old
it's a
people's
very
houses.
distinct smell as well. Like you only find that smell at Value Village.
It's like a
Exactly.
mixture of old people's houses and like curry. I don't know.
Something like that.
It's just different. It's just
it's a
different.
whole vibe.
Yeah.
Vax, so only one sign in here stolen.
Well, two, I guess.
2?
Yeah, because I got two of them.
Gotcha.
Two of the same sign.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
And then
That's
I
not bad.
got a bunch hanging on my wall, but
All
those
stolen.
are all no, they're not stolen. Those are
Found in the ditch.
those are acquired, legally acquired.
Yeah.
Why? Okay. All right. We'll believe you on that one.
Yeah, I don't steal things. Stealing's bad.
You just replaced the price tag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you
that's
still paid for it.
no, that's not. That's
just
not,
paid a
it's not,
reasonable amount.
Stealing. It's called being Dutch.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Fair enough.
Yeah. How dare
That's
you
called-
guys
that's called
scoff
being
at him?
smart.
Yeah, you're laughing at me for
No, they're just
switching prices, and Mason's like, "Fuck, that's a good idea."
I'm actually thinking about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
Guess I'm not as cheap as the Dutchman as I thought I was.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Should I?
Oh shit! I think we've been going for like an hour and 50.
Yep.
Oh boy.
It's probably about time to wrap her up, don't you think?
Yeah. But anyways, we appreciate you boys making the drive out here.
Yeah, no, thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
thank you for having us.
Oh, no
It was
worries.
fun.
It's
Anytime.
definitely different being on this side. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, one time we had a guest come on, and then we also recorded on her podcast as well. And it's kind of a different feeling. Like
It is, yeah.
You know, she
like-
kind of runs the pace, and it's
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's different.
But
Yeah. So
What was her podcast about?
I don't even know how to explain it really. She's in a nice manner. She's kind of a hippie, and
bit of a gypsy woman.
she read our cards. It was kind of a different, a different feel. We're not really into that whole side of the spectrum, I guess. So it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She read some cards, and it was like the tarot card shit. And
Oh,
it's
like those ones were.
yeah,
she's like, all right, I'm gonna read you
shit,
some tarot
shit.
cards, and so she did it. And I'm like, fuck, that's like super accurate.
Yeah, mine were pretty vague, and I'm like, eh. But Gump's, holy fuck.
Very accurate.
They pulled him up. It's like the first one was like, quit being an asshole. I'm like, oh, that's your fucking card, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
But that's her podcast is called the Empaths and Egg Podcast.
Yeah.
With Terry Huxley.
Hmm.
Yeah, great gal. A lot of fun. But
Yeah.
any shout outs, boys? Not like we have a lot of listeners, but if we can boost you up a little bit.
Know. Go give us a listen, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
Hicks from the Stick.
Hicks from the Stickz, yeah.
Oh shit! Oh,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
that
about
was,
it.
empty. Anyways, yeah, Hicks from the Stickz on Apple, Spotify, and then if you are in social media, I guess Hicks from the Stickz again on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fantastic.
You guys I saw you guys don't really have much of a marketing scheme. Right?
We have an Instagram,
Yeah,
and we post
I saw
memes
that,
and
but
shit.
you guys just post memes. Like you don't even post anything about your podcast.
No, we just post memes and shit.
Yeah.
We post some like clips, and there's a few clips up there, but
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in the word of mouth. Just let it grow.
Yeah, the testimonial does work, but I feel like also if you're actively putting your shit
Yeah.
out there, it also like
Oh, it helps.
It
for
works
sure.
wonders.
It's a virtual world
Yeah.
for sure.
TikTok is best marketing tool, hands down. If you
get
put the work
get
into
access
it,
to so
Yeah.
many people.
yeah.
'Cause I mean, like most of our videos now have even gone up to where most of them will get around like 1,000 views, right? Like
Oh,
that's
wow.
1,000
Yeah.
people you're getting access
on
to,
TikTok,
right?
eh?
Nice.
And
That's
very
good.
I think we gained 25 followers today, just in today alone.
Yeah.
Well, my one on my like just how crazy many people you can. My one, so not on the Hicks account, but on my personal account, I just had a video that reached, I think, 37,000 views.
Nice move.
Yeah,
crazy.
That one popped off.
And
big
it's-
It
time.
popped off.
Thing about TikTok is
It got as a dairy one. It got so popular that some guy from PETA got onto it. That's how you know.
Actually?
and
Oh,
talking
yeah.
mad
Did you
shit.
delete the comment?
No, I left it because some dude just ate his ass up right after
Oh,
that. So.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
That's
So I was
awesome.
You know you've made it when you have haters.
Well,
Yeah.
are you guys on TikTok at all? Like, do you just
He's
scroll
got
through
it.
TikTok?
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
have
have it.
TikTok.
Do you know the
but-
one sound where it's like, man, I got a poo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Man, I
that.
got a
He
poop.
He incorporated that one into dairy because
Bro, I got a poop.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
with like whenever you clean the parlor, whenever you're mid milking, like the cows will just walk in there and just shit right away, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The clean parlor. So
Yeah.
he made a TikTok about that, and
I guess no one else had done it before or anything like that because
Yeah.
it just like
or it just worked its way into the algorithm.
Yeah, I
something
don't.
Like that.
I think you'd really have to be
Yeah.
religious with posting TikToks to
Oh,
like
big
understand the algorithm because it's like it's hit and miss.
it's like so dumb.
Yeah.
It's just like it just
It's just
yeah,
simple.
It's
right?
it was so dumb and pointless, but it's that
Like
like
the guy from PETA say,
oh
read it out.
okay. So the PETA comment.
Yeah.
So like it was where is it? There's like 27 comments on it too. Oh, all right. the person is called
Tinder's
empathy.
blowing on up here.
Give her.
Empathy for animals said tight quarters, poor babies, because like
Yeah.
it's a younger cow, so it's got nice tight bed, which ain't a bad thing actually.
Yeah.
The reply after was, "Get a life, go touch some damn grass. You know nothing about these dairy cattle and dairy farms." I just left it right there. I didn't fucking touch it.
Yeah. Like
Fantastic.
I don't understand the TikTok algorithm. 'cause
Oh, it's all luck. It's all
it's
luck.
because I posted a video back in what was it, October of 2020. It was just me running a track hoe, loading a bucket, and I got 46,000 views on it.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah, yeah.
It just hits at random. Like,
So,
wow.
yeah, it all the
That's it. I just throw a bucket into the box of the gravel
yeah.
truck, park the thing. That's it. It was just that was it, and it blew the fuck up. And I'm like, bro, I don't get it.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes it also
clickability.
depends what like hashtags you're using and what time you posted in the day.
And maybe the sound, maybe
The sounds play as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch of
Bunch of
characteristics
factors.
that play into it.
bunch
yeah.
of factors. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the end. It's just luck.
Yeah.
And then we joke like some of our videos will like pop off in a sense. It's like, oh, the algorithm got it basically. 'Cause,
Yeah.
there's like the one.
I mean, that's all you can really hope for at the end of the day until you get enough followers that
Yeah.
it's just coming.
That you
up
can
on
get
the
a
feed
consistent,
regardless.
Yeah.
consistent
Yeah.
50,000 views or whatever.
Yeah,
on your
exactly.
vids and-
Well, even 50,000
would be a lot,
Like, I
yeah.
mean, even just
5,000
like
5,000
even
looks
getting
great right
5,000, 10 like our one video got 10.6 thousand views. Like even
Right.
that, like I think that's remarkable.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
even-
yeah.
and that's
sure.
not even close to your 46,000.
Well, and that's you look at every other video, they didn't even break 1,000. Like it's just
Yeah.
that one video
Yeah,
for some
yeah.
reason caught the attention of people, and
It's
they're
such
like,
a
"That's
weird app,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I don't
Like,
get it."
From the content creating side of it, it's fucked.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's
Yeah.
fun though. Making TikToks, it gets addicting.
Mm.
It's kind of fun, not gonna lie.
Like creative
Good.
juices flow a little bit.
Yeah.
Get a little goofy
Get a
with
little
it.
bored during school, so you just make TikToks.
Fair enough.
Squeak. C's get degrees, baby.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the mentality.
Well, I
this
mean, all your
semester.
programs are online, so I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
But yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Well,
Hicks and
boys.
Stickz.
Boys, we've really enjoyed you having you on the show. People out there, if you want to listen to more of these schmucks, Hicks from the Stickz podcast on Spotify, Apple, etc. I think that's about all from us for now. I guess we'll catch you on the next one, folks.
yeah, appreciate the listens.
Yeah, take care.
yeah. Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
for
guys.
having
It was
us,
fun.
No worry, boy. Talk to you later.